I feel it, bro. You can't feel the power? You can't feel this energy? Oh my goodness.
Radio right here.
Oh my
Listen,
goodness.
Man, you said that your people have been fighting for 400
Come on,
years.
man. Your peoples too.
So I just want you to explain
Your
what you
peoples
mean
too.
by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it.
I ain't got to explain what's understood. Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what, I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here and you don't know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. There's only one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
Stay true, pray my niggas stay free. Made a few mistakes, but this ain't where I wanna be. Before I'm jerked by 12, put a 12 on my feet. Told my niggas I need you. Stay up, I know these times ain't true. Real life was free. In the land of the free where the blacks enslaved. 3/5 of a man, I believe's the phrase. I'm 50% of Duce and it's dead free, yeah. 100% of Ace of Spade, worth half a beat. Rock Nation, half of that, just my piece. 100% the title to bust it up with my G's. Most my niggas won't ever work together. You run a checker, but they never give you leverage. No red hat, don't Michael and Prince me and yay. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. I ain't one of these house niggas you bought. My house like a resort. My house bigger than yours, my spot. Come on, man. My route better, of course. We started without food in our mouth. They gave us pork and pig intestines. Shit you discarded that we ingested. We made the project a wave. You came back, reinvested and gentrified it. Took niggas sense of pride and how that's free. And them people stole the soul and hit niggas with 360s. I ain't got $1 billion streams, got $1 billion. Inflating numbers like we both be happy.
Bring that
about
one
this.
back. Oh
we was
my
praising
God.
Billboard, but we were yankees. I ain't got $1 billion streams, got $1 billion. Inflating numbers like we both be happy about this. We was praising Billboard, but we were young. Testers, shit you discarded that we ingested. We made the project a wave. You came back, reinvested and gentrified it. Took niggas sense of pride and how that's free. And them people stole the soul and hit niggas with 360s. I ain't got $1 billion streams, got $1 billion. Inflating numbers like we both be happy about this. We was praising Billboard, but we were young. Now I look at Billboard like, is you dumb? To this day, grandma afraid what I might say. They gonna have to kill me, grandmama, I'm not their slave. Check out the bazaar, rapping style used by me. The HOV, look at my hair free, carefree. Niggas ain't there free, enjoy your change. What's your employer name with the hairpiece? Hustle by the hood, can't no Chi-Town rob me. My account's so good, I'm practically living tax-free. Factory, that's me. Sold drugs, got away, scot-free. That's a CCE, copy. Feel free, still me, and expect me to not feel away. To this day, USA, they'll kill me. Sucker free, no shucking me. I don't jive turkey. Say happy Thanksgiving, shit sound like a murder to me. Smoke free, all of y'all calling out toll free. Label rob you for millions, yet you wanna put a hole in me. Sugar free, season but I'm so free. You lay a hand on hold my shooter, shoot for free. I promise World War III. Send an order through a hands free. Kill you in 24 hours, the shorter you can't ignore the hand speed. On God, it's off the head, this improv, but it's no comedy. Sign I fail, hell nah.
Alright, I was one, okay, I can see how they could take some of them as disses. Well, it's like just 2 lines really, like.
Well, about four bars. I give it 4 bars. I can even give it 6.
Yeah, D, you just walked in. You know, they're talking about this new joint drop.
Yeah, I heard it.
And the big hype about Jigga. They say some people feel like Jigga dissed Ye on here and such. And it was funny that we found out that
I thought it was a great song.
this song's amazing. But Ross dissed Tekashi. Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Nigga, I didn't catch it.
There's a whole lot of dissing going on that
dog, I did not catch it the first time. I've only listened to it 2 times before this, and I swear, dog, I did not catch it to this third listen. That
they mad at Tekashi.
Boy, Ross came for him. Ross said, "Boy, niggas."
They mad, like they hard up, pissed off, like.
Mona Lisa to me ain't nothing
but a bitch.
Hang the pictures like niggas swinging from his dick. We so different, you thought these didn't exist. But they never make it this rich.
Further.
Shit. Walking the pavement, I pray I'm a loop, nobody's favorite. Pot and kilo go hand in hand like we gamble and huff. My amigo, 1,000,000 grams when we count them and up. You was dead broke, I let you hold it back. You paid for it, but I fuck around and stole the track. Screaming gang, gang, now you wanna rap. Racketeering charges, caught them on the tap. Looking for a bond, lawyers want to tax. Purple hair, got them faggots on your best friend.
Whoa! Whoa!
What are you talking about?
Who are
you talking about?
About said Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Right.
What's that one real name?
That's what I
Yeah, be something Hispanic. But goddamn.
That's what I like. Clear. Like without
Goddamn,
question.
Ross. Ross said, like, nigga, like, because, Jay-Z and Drake, they're known for the sub disses of not saying a person's name and such. Ross said, I'm a sub you, but obviously. like, I'm not.
Racketeering charges. Who was the first one in the news with racketeering charges?
Right now.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Who talk about laws trying to get a bond, but because that's another thing.
Got text.
I remember mistaken falsely reported that he got out on bond. He did not get out on
he
bond.
didn't get out.
He is still sitting in jail. So my nigga, like, dog, Ross is coming, nigga, purple hair, like, oh goodness, like,
Screaming gang, gang.
gang, gang. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but if he'd have said Treyway in some kind of way, then I'd have been over. Like, oh man, yeah.
it was already over.
He said more than enough.
It's over right now.
And that's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
But because Ross is a real boss.
I need to have one of these.
Yeah, bro. So it's like,
or 2. Damn.
he's talking about gummy bears. D,
Yeah.
you gotta start referencing what you. Cause you be just saying shit. I'm
No,
like,
I keep it ambiguous just for the listeners.
Feel me?
You're actually ruining it.
Right. Let them believe what they want to believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Let them just believe whatever the fuck they think. But yeah, it was gummy bears and they're delicious.
I'm about to say.
Because that's the good kind with the gluten.
Oh, but we're talking about Jigga and Ye. Like, Jigga did say my spouse was better than yours without saying that shit.
He said my spot. Come on, man.
Son, like, come on.
Like them early bars with they be trying to separate you like Mike and Prince. I don't think that was a diss.
I think that was a diss.
How?
Because like
I think people dump
he
his
starts
reaching.
off, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he was saying, no, you can't compare me and this nigga to Prince and Mike, because this nigga is not Prince or Mike. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you took what he said?
Yeah.
Go back to it.
I have to hear it again.
Let me hear it again.
That's in the nigga DNA, and that's not his DNA.
Yeah, they separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA.
Go back before that.
I mean, but that's the line I'm going
Checker,
from.
but they never give you leverage. No red hat, don't Michael and Prince me. Yeah, they separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA.
Yeah.
How you want it?
They said they separate you when they got Mike. We're not finished the thought thing, because right now, those 2 bars aren't a diss.
He was like, don't separate us.
No, they say they try to separate you when you have that kind of DNA. So to me, that's still not a diss. But let's see what he says after that, because those 2 bars are just saying.
When I say it doesn't sound like a diss.
Not those 2, but I think what comes after it.
Like Mike and Prince are
They
legends.
never give you leverage. No red hat, don't Michael and Prince me. Yeah, they separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA.
See, that's not a diss.
Yeah.
They separate you when you got. But no, he dissed. I'm just catching. He said that first bar. No red hat. That's that Make America Great bullshit.
Right.
So that is a reason he said that. But to me, just simply saying those 2 bars ain't the diss. But what comes next?
I ain't one of these house niggas. You bought my house like a resort. My house bigger than yours. My spot. Come on, man. My route better, of course.
That's the diss. That's the diss right there. Okay.
You started without.
Because he's like, man, because he called him a house nigga. Just not like.
That is obvious.
Yeah. No.
It's not as obvious as Rick Ross's, but if you like break it down like we're doing now and like really listen to it, stand on its own, then yeah, he's talking about fucking Kanye.
No, everybody catching that he talking about Kanye, but my thing is, the reason why I brought up those two lines is people are breaking down the Michael and Prince lines as if they deeper than they are, when I'm feeling like we just heard, it's the following bars, it's the real diss. You feel me?
Yeah,
because some people's like, because Prince ain't had that much money as Mike, so he's saying, he might. I'm like, dog, dude, I'm like, looking at Twitter and I'm like, yo, wait. It's not that deep, dog. Them bars and them two not the deep ones, dog.
Listen. I thought the way I thought it was.
And when Michael died, he had the glove on his left hand, which was worth all this. And I'm like, son.
What I thought it was, which
when dumb niggas think they smart.
Well, at least what I thought is that, like, because they always trying, like, Kanye's always trying to compare himself to, like, being a master like Mike. You know what I'm saying? And I thought when I first heard it was like, man, don't try to make this nigga no Mike when he ain't no Mike. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not what he said.
But that's not what he said.
Yeah.
But that's more understandable of a diss than niggas trying to say a Prince versus Mike kind of thing. That's
as if they not on, like you just said, as if they not both legends. Like,
right.
They're both legends.
And neither one was a house nigga.
But see, here's the thing. Nope. Michael and Prince had a very... It wasn't a rivalry, but it was kind of just like this unspoken thing.
No, it was an unspoken rivalry.
Yeah, it was an unspoken.
There's a lot of respect.
Niggas knew, but I think that's why people are bringing it up, because since he specifically said Michael and Prince, they thinking that he's trying to go deeper than the obvious.
Nah, it was just an unspoken rivalry, and I think he was just trying to say, like, don't try to Michael and Prince us.
Yeah,
like people always try to like
compare
people like that when they're both as great as Michael and Prince. Like I
feel like he just built his brother up to slap his brother. Like, say, bro, like, yeah, we both legends, my brother. But look here, he on some house nigga shit. I don't do that red hat shit. But when you get to that spouse shit, I be like, come on, like, that's just a diss. That's just a diss, dog. He ain't finished the line, but it almost makes it even more disrespectful.
Yeah.
Especially after Ye was just viral online talking about, don't talk about my wife. Not my wife, bro. Don't talk about my wife, bro.
Well, hey, listen.
So Jigga didn't talk about his wife. Jigga, so smart. He's like, my spouse. Come on, man.
And what is Kanye gonna do?
Nothing.
All right.
And he had another line in there about, you talking about, your boss got the headpiece and shit. I'm like, all right, Jigga. Jigga just like, they all ate this track up, dog. This is like, it's the classic type song, son. Like, and then they took the Woods beef beat and made it Woods free. The concept flip is just so mwah.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
No, the album's nice. That nigga also got a track with Drake, son.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the news article, but I didn't listen to the song.
That shit.
Because on the news article, he said, man, I was on drugs when I dissed Drake.
I was rolling, man.
He was like, I was tripping.
Drake actually a nice guy.
That's a real shit to go back and, take your lick to be like I was tripping, bro.
To see Drake on the track is not surprising, but to see Meek on a Meek album, that was a big step for Meek. I was like very proud.
Wait, what you mean?
Because I feel like in Drake's mind, I can see Drake easily forgiving Meek. Not like for Pusha T.
No, Joe, you get too high, son. Son, like, I don't know how many episodes this was ago. You called this. You said, man, I bet you any money Drake and Meek gonna have a song together. They gonna reconcile. Remember that? You said they gonna reconcile before somebody and somebody else gonna reconcile. And blah, 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 blah. Now it's like, man, you think so? He's like, I'm telling you, man. And now we're here. You about to talk about, man, I'm surprised at Meek. No, bitch, you called this. You're talking the wrong shit right now. You're talking your shit right now.
Listen. When that was spoken through me, that was through another vessel. All right, I was used as a tool to give that message of Meek and Drake's togetherness.
I was just the messenger. I don't even remember it.
It left my body when it left my body.
It was gone.
After I spoke it, it was gone.
Because that's the first thing I thought about when I saw the article. I was like, damn, Joe caught this shit. All right, good shit.
Hey. Sometimes you gotta know. And with that beef, I was like, nah.
It's not that deep.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, because it was cool before.
Right, it don't make no sense at all, dog. It seems very childish.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, even though Drake won in a sense, he won in a very fun, childish way. We all had fun with this one. This was not this out of all rap battles was like the one you could take like, ain't nobody about to get a shot to this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe beat up.
No, I doubted that.
But still, you wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been
surprised. If at that time, nigga, you all the antics that Drake pulled on Meek, if you wanted to sneak him, I would have been mad. I would have been mad. I feel you also just straight if we supposed to keep it on whack shit, but like, Niggas get mad, dog.
I mean, fucking Meek Mill had Safari jump, but like.
Did he?
Yeah, man had Safari running up the street. They got a video and everything.
I heard Safari was running up the street. I didn't know Meek Mill
coming out the van so smooth, like he don't know what's going on. Why this man is running? He like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, just like, man, you know what's going on. These are your niggas about to beat this man Safari up. Got this man running on live video.
Now, you said that 21 Savage got a type
Dog,
something on
21 Savage eat that bitch up, son.
I
like when he get on feature tracks and eat shit because...
I like him featured.
Yeah,
I like
him featured.
I like 21 featured. I don't know if I could listen to his whole album, just him.
His first album was nice, but I know, and he even said it, dog, he just a street nigga
that got it popping. He got a great voice and a nice flow. That's what really worked for him, like the way he say things and how he sound. It worked, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know if I could take it for a whole, you know, how many tracks. But every time he featured, I'd be like, yo, 21 gotta kill that.
And really, you can see him take it as an artist. I watched him grow this last 3-4 years, and I see him take it more serious each fucking step. And this one, I hear some more flow, some more bars. And I'm like, all right, dog. Ooh, like to me, he got Meek on that song.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. And a big deal has been made about Cardi B and Meek doing the song. They had this whole thing with Nicki about how they made buku memes of how they think Nicki reacted to Cardi and Meek being on this track.
And that bitch a bop. It's a bop. It's a bop. That bitch slapped it hard.
You're not surprised,
that's
Who's surprised?
funny. I
nope,
love
not
it.
Surprised. Kodak Black song with Meek go hard.
So all his shit features.
Feel like it.
Championships, just everybody wanted to get with the nigga that just got out of jail. We're all friends.
Son, we love the dog.
Some money.
One thing about real 100% street niggas, especially the ones that give back, man, they love them niggas, dog. Meek Mill got love all throughout Philly, and a lot of this hard rap game by real respected niggas in this rap game.
You need to tell your boy Kodak not to be tucking his jersey in his pants.
Hold on, don't you play with my son. Alright? My son was living his dreams. Alright?
Welcome to the Fly with Bats podcast, episode 70.
70.
That's not freaky at all.
sideA, you hear me? It's that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms, except Facebook, because Facebook is what you just heard. But everywhere else, at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. Out or you ain't gonna find me. And as usual, I'm here with my brothers, and neither one of them got their jerseys and their jeans.
It's your boy D-Mac. Catch my Instagram at FrenchBraid.kid and follow my clothing line at YourDig504. And yeah, episode 70.
Passe wine, it's your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the room. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG AlphaJo no E 504, bitch. And dog, let me tell you something about jerseys in your pants. That's a swag style, right? My nigga out there feeling sporty. He feeling sporty. Don't play with Kodak. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was living his dreams, boy. You all saw how happy that boy was to dap off all those football players in college.
What that got to do with him having his jersey in his pants?
That's swag. All right, that's Kodak swag. Ain't my swag.
You know. I was like, bitch, you better put Kodak name in front of it. I'm going to call you like, oh, it's swag, huh?
But hey, listen.
Swag, huh?
Hey, listen. I might put my jersey in my pants, you know what I'm saying?
Because he did it?
No, not because he did it.
Yeah, because he did it.
Because I might look good in it.
Why would you think you would look good in it unless you saw another nigga do it?
Well, it's not because he did it, though. He just gave me the option to let me know it existed in the world.
Because he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we agree. So on sideA, man, we usually start it off, man. We get into that starter section, man. The starter section is where we hit some hot topics that's been going off on over the past couple of weeks, past week or so, on the social medias, in the news, etc., etc. At that starter section, we get into Bats Nerd Out moments. Where I get to nerd out on, you know, some things in entertainment, some things in acting, some things in comics. It depends on what it is. At the Bats Nerd Out moment, we get into Joe Sports Corner.
Sports! Fuck yeah!
And that's what it is. And after that, man, question of the day, our asses on out, shit. And then we tell y'all to turn over, flip over, click over to side B. Where you get that, you know, that ETOUFEE, that Dose of America, that hero highlight, and much, much more. You feel me? So, you know, before we get into the show proper and shit, you know, y'all got anything on y'all mind?
Oh, yeah, I just drowned myself with the water. I didn't mean to drink like that.
As we get for grabbing niggas' waters and just hitting the shit.
Man, like, it's the only water in the house, son. I was so dying of thirst. That last guard took me out. What's on my mind?
Yeah, shout out. We are the hashtag potty mouth pothead podcasters. You will have a feeling of rising highness while you're on with us for the next couple of hours. So I will advise you to, you know, roll one, light one, smoke one, and get high with us. You feel me?
Buckle your seatbelts. If you look under you, there's a flotation device if we happen to have a second crash.
Yeah, man. And then on this episode, we smoked before press and record, which
we do that anyway. So.
No. We usually most times I feel like the first blunt is lit once record is hit. Versus we just said me and you, even me and you just had one blunt, just me and you. I'm high right now. You know what I mean? Before the show just started. You feel me? See, D Mac then got smarter than us, and he started being like, you know what? When I feel the high approaching and we're recording, I'm gonna stop saying yes to the blunt. Super villain.
He a better man than me. That's why he my hero.
I smoked a blunt before I came here. I was at a meeting with somebody, and they had some weed, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just smoke while I'm over here."
Productive meeting?
Semi-productive.
Oh,
niggas came in handy.
Niggas on some niggatry.
That's what I want to talk about. Niggatry, dog. I started a group me where I'm the best man of 11 niggas, dog. And that's a
lot of niggas.
That's a lot of niggas, dog.
That motherfucker really said all my friends gonna be in this bitch. 11.
All right, y'all. We gonna have a family reunion,
bro. Yeah.
A class
Who
reunion.
gonna be in the audience? Fuck, we got 11 niggas with you.
Son, it's gonna be at the chapel at Dillard. So that's like it sits over 800. So it's probably gonna be at least 400.
I mean, nigga, it's 400 people gonna come to the wedding?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't want no big wedding, son.
I want my wedding like Martin and Gina for Martin.
I'm about that, like on the beach with me and my closest. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
I
nice.
don't need my high school teacher.
I'm gonna save up my money for baby.
My pastor from when I was 3. I don't need everybody in fucking oblivion to come and be at my wedding, man.
Nope.
I don't care
At
about
the
y'all.
max, I want is probably like 75 people.
I hear you, dog. I don't think I want more than 50, 75. You're right.
Nope, because everybody else, bitch, you might eat up this free dime. I don't know y'all like that. This ain't a big part of y'all. This is a celebration for me. You know what I'm
And
saying?
my girl.
Well, you know what? That's why there's a reception.
You dig.
And that's why there's a reception. And even then, I want to party with my closest people.
And then you want to have the money to be able to, like, because my dude Cloud, bro, his is one of the best weddings I remember going to. And, like, man, he had, like, the catering was amazing. Like, no, because, you know, everybody these days, I just saw this meme talking about how somebody was saying, I'm not getting married, so I can afford to have an open bar because I ain't about to do my people like that. And I'm like, I feel you. That's real. And on top of that, not only did Cloud wedding have this open bar, but, like, they had motherfuckers serving you like shit. They're just these amazing food choices, dog.
So there's a show I'll watch called 4 Brides and 4 Weddings.
In a funeral?
No, it's I think it's called four weddings or something like that.
Yeah.
But like it's where these 4 women, like they all go to each other's wedding, and whoever has the best
Chris.
wedding. Well, nah. Whoever has the best wedding, they get a free honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they wedding.
I think I heard of this.
Bruh, it's on TLC. You ever heard, Chris? You ever heard that show? Four weddings when these 4 women go on each other's weddings and grade them.
TLC.
Yeah.
And then whoever they bowl is the best one, then they get a free.
Yeah, bro, this show, dog.
What's the name of it though? Because you just said the exact same thing. But what's the name of it?
I know. I thought I was gonna say the name. But dog, this show right here, son. When I tell you they be like getting on the food, they be like the food was family serving or some shit like that, like where you had to pass around a plate. I'm not really a fan of that. And I was like, I don't want that at my wedding. Like, what if that was at your wedding? Niggas like passing around the food and you take a piece off like that.
Mm.
You know, you won't really ever thought about it, but when you think about it, like comfortability, you be like, man, I probably feel more comfortable if I could really get my own fucking portions as much as I want.
I mean, yeah, dog. Like you want I think like with any celebration, son, you want you and the people you've invited to all be freaking comfortable.
I just never thought.
And I don't think having eight. They got so much shit that go into that. That's why it takes over a year to fucking plan it.
Like a cocktail hour?
But I can't imagine having 800 people that have to feed and drink and no.
Do what, like a stadium?
Nigga, you feel me?
Maybe like 50 or.
That's what I'm saying. A smooth, max, my nigga. I'll be happy with a smooth man, 50 to 75, like Joe said.
That's my
max.
My sister, she had like 200, 300.
Nah.
That shit was crazy. But I want a small.
I want small shit.
I don't want to be.
My
First of all, I don't want to spend that much money
on all these people,
on that, like food and all that,
bruh.
It's gonna be intimate,
especially with a bunch of strangers too. I don't want to be like.
The strangers bring strangers. Then you got buku people.
That's when you gotta have specific things on your things. Like my sister's like no kids. You only can bring +1. You like.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta be that. That's when the rules gotta be in order.
You gotta be real strict.
Still not.
Security gotta be there.
I was watching something the other day, and that's what they had. They had security at the wedding. She's like, I don't want no kids. I don't want Eva.
Still not hundreds. Oh yeah, Eva. Delivers from Eva. That movie.
No,
Eva Longoria.
Eva you watch America's Next Top Model.
I remember her pretty ass.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous.
So now she's on. She's on.
She had an awful last name though. That's what she's going. Yeah, Pickford.
Eva
Eva Pickford.
It doesn't sound as good as Marcel.
Oh, that's what she goes by now.
She changed it to
Eva Marcel.
She's getting married to this like guy in politics, and he she's getting, and then that's what happened. She's getting married, so she's becoming like a whole bridezilla and all that.
Oh, I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
I mean, you don't even know if you're going to have a bridezilla until you have a bride. You dig? So
you don't know.
but that's part of the show. You know, she's supposed to like to turn some of that shit up. You know what I mean? And make the show pop. Yeah.
I mean, bridezilla times 10 is what it is.
Bridezilla. That's just fun to say.
But yeah, I wouldn't do it big. And like I said, the more the less money you have to worry about with hundreds of guests, the more you could put into the celebration, or to the honeymoon, or to other things. You feel me? Because I'm like, bro, if I don't see you kind of with any kind of consistency, bro, I'm not stressing to invite you to my wedding,
bruh.
Right.
And real talk, son. Because I don't think I'm gonna want kids at the reception.
I don't want kids at my wedding or the reception.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, I don't mind. Like, the kids. Actually, I don't want. I want the kids gotta be a certain age. The kids gotta be like
kids.
8 to 10 at my wedding. I don't mind kids at the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because some kids are my family members that want to be there.
It like really depends on like how big the wedding is.
That's what I'm saying. Like 8 to 10 years old, you can come. But you can't go to the reception.
But let me tell you one thing. You know about a really bomb wedding? The guy Mark Zuckerberg. He had like $1 million wedding.
Well,
yeah, but it was like a fairy tale, like it was an all fairy tale thing.
Son, he can do whatever he want with that, dog. Like,
another cool wedding I saw my nigga Stiggity Steve and his wife. He acted in the city, man. They got married, and they did, since they both were actors. Keisha, since they both were actors, they did a whole show. Like they did a play. They did like a play around their wedding, dog. So they had characters, they had their friends involved. They did a real shit. It was on stage and everything. That shit was trippy.
That
was fun because it had a theme, so they were like acting, and that's like that goes with that. I would like to have something like that. That's fun. Scott, when he went to Buffalo, they rented out an old movie theater. So then on the marquee it said them, and then they had a presentation like on the movie screen, and it showed all their like background stuff. It was really cute though, but from what he described. But all right, brothers.
All right, brother, man.
All right, man.
You be cool.
Thank you.
Be safe. Be healthy, nigga.
Stay black.
Yeah, man. That's why I say stay healthy, man. Get together, brother.
Who is these days, bro?
What?
Who is sick these days?
Yo, get you some motherfucking NyQuil. Get you some motherfucking halls and call it a day. Leave us open or close?
Close that bit.
Both of them.
So what started this? Who you talking about? You started this wedding thing. You talking about somebody in particular? I don't remember.
Man, look.
You don't remember who wed
Eva?
Eva? No, he didn't start on Eva.
I didn't start on Eva, but I've been joked out about Devil's reaction when he took that sock.
Oh no! You're the best man of niggatry.
Oh yeah, niggatry, dog. 11 fucking niggas, dog. 11 niggas. And so, like, the first thing I do is I send this message saying, hey, I'm the best man, and this is what I'll be updating y'all in this group text about. The first thing to do the show, we all on one accord. I would like us all to, text our names so we all know who we are in the group meet. First response, nigga, fuck your request.
First response.
Nigga, right after that, the only nigga says his name. Thank you, God, for that, Kenneth. After that, it was a whole bunch of dumb shit. It's Bomb in this bitch. I was like, your real names, please. Niggas in that bitch. It's John with the glizzy. I also said Heron, but that's enough about. I was like, what?
Niggas said we trolling you, bitch. We gonna troll you, best man.
Ultimately.
I was like, troll? We too grown to be trolling.
Adults troll all the time.
That's fucking lame. All right, I ain't got time to be wasting my battery on trolls. All right, I got enough of that in the Facebook world. Can y'all not talk? Then one nigga was like, say around. And this wasn't even a joke. Nigga was like, say, if y'all go to the Jazz Market tonight, can you sign me up on the list? I was like, what the fuck is this got to do with the damn group me? What is this?
You got a long year, best man.
Yeah.
Bruh. Yeah, you got a long year.
One nigga hit up one day.
When's the wedding?
In June.
Oh, yeah. Well, not that long. Because some people really be a year out.
Yeah.
It's in July.
It's in June.
It's in July.
All right, go ask him that. Because I just got that figured out yesterday.
Okay.
It's in the summer.
It's in June, y'all.
It's in July, y'all.
It's in June. Don't lie to them.
They're not going.
They don't know who the fuck y'all talking about. But you got any plans, you know?
Oh man, so I got 3 different spots on here for the bachelor party. And like the thing is, that's another thing too. One nigga's first sponsor was when the bachelor party is. I was like, bro, we still gotta get suits and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, also, I want to make it more than just a bachelor party as the experience. I want to make it a 4-day experience where we do brotherhood events. You know what I'm saying? We have like a talking kind of thing. This and the third. We go club and party a little bit. I want 4 full days of events. And one of them in particular, besides the bachelor party, I want to be very special, is a brotherhood day event where we go do something together and build together and do something, you know, as a bond thing.
Like what?
I don't know yet. I got to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out in these 3 spots where I have the best thing to do something like that. Whether it be rock climbing, whether it be like, you know, trekking somewhere through a mountain or some shit. You know, I don't know.
You trying to get niggas killed.
Not that kind of mountain.
And in their pockets.
But I'm, you know, or like, you know, just something.
Say, yo, who got $5,783 to come on this brotherhood event?
5,700.
I'm just hitting some 500 to 1,000.
Y'all know what kind of tuxes with the colors, you know what I mean?
I'm getting all that soon, like in the weeks come.
So this all still early beginning shit.
All right. So I just, but the thing is, I just wanted to say, hey, what your name is, just so we all on one accord.
Yeah,
I mean, the first response was not expecting to be, nigga, fuck your request.
Oh, this dick, nigga.
Right, that came too. Don't worry, that came because I was like, come on, y'all, can't be serious, man, be serious on this dick. And I was like, all right.
All right, adults.
Right.
All right, men.
I see what this is.
I mean, I'm proud of homie for you know getting married, proposing, you know, settling down, you know, all that.
Yeah.
Settling down. That's such a weird way I'm starting to look at it now. Are you settling down? Are you really settling?
No, it's they putting down behind it. When you take down, it's different.
Conflating terms.
Right, it's a different term. Settling down is different. You're settling down.
Right, that's chilling out. Mm-hmm. Settling means you're
something different.
Accepting what you don't even want.
Or accepting. Just accepting.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's like, jeez.
So you settling to chill?
I mean, you settling your supposed wild ways. You supposedly out here single, swinging that, slanging banging that dust. And now you about to start a family. You got the love of your life. And you know what I mean? Y'all about to create a whole new, you know, universe together, you dig? So it's, you know, you're settling into that.
The word settle comes from Afghanistan.
Oh man, don't get into words, dog. You know what I mean? When you get to the etymology of words, dog, you can fuck up everything. You can fuck up almost any word if you really go into history. When you say
honestly, I don't know. I mean, joke that when niggas be like, this is the Arabic root word of synthesize.
The root.
And do you understand, brother?
The root. Yeah, but I think we've had this conversation many times before, man. Like, I can't get married unless I'm like sprung the fuck out.
Yep. I'm sprung. And I gotta be happy about it.
I mean, like, you know what I mean? I got tears just seeing her in a gown because I just couldn't wait to get her in it.
I mean, that's what it usually be, so.
Never had that feeling.
But the thing is, that feeling gotta come from somebody you gotta build with. That feeling ain't gonna come from like a first look of. That really gonna take a lot of time with somebody that might not be off that first look feeling like that. That tears might gotta come from a real place.
Yeah, they gotta, well, maybe not necessarily, but I'm sure they would help if it came from more like experiences together with that person, you know, having gone through shit. And it's like, God damn, I can't believe how amazing you are, you know?
Like, you're the most amazing person. I'm marrying this person.
And sometimes that shit gonna hit you in the moment. Because I just be thinking, like, you know, man, I've been in love a few times. You know what I mean? Definitely. All the way. Even had the thoughts of, yeah, I could marry this person. All the way. But, like, there's this next, I be feeling like when I see motherfuckers proposing or I see motherfuckers on up there getting married, I be like, damn. But then I feel like this, though? I just be wondering, like, damn, son, you look like you're just so thankful to be getting a wife. Or maybe I just don't, or maybe marriage ain't the epitome for me. Maybe I'm just like not, I don't know what it is.
They're thankful they're getting a wife. I just
they're thankful that the person that person is their wife, that they're making this union forever and stuff. Like some people, they buy into that wholeheartedly and fully. And maybe it's my skepticism. I don't know. I be just wondering.
Maybe it's your skepticism. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because you ain't the type of nigga to get locked down. I mean, you don't even button your shirt all the way to the top without feeling like somebody choking you.
See, that's that. Now we get into terminology. It's locked down. Now that's more of a problem than settling down. When you say the term lockdown,
And that's how
that's a negative connotation.
Maybe look at it sometimes.
Son, no, I've been monogamous many times in my life, dog. It's not necessarily about just being with one person. You know what I mean? It's just maybe it's
being monogamous and but not being married leaves you a wiggle room of freedom to escape.
Yeah, dog. I think you're right. I think that's what gets me. Is like I always still want to have some modicum of freedom, even if it's the choice to be like whoop-de-woo. And when you say marriage, I think I hear the Law and Order tone. Don't.
Now you have someone to answer to other than yourself and your partner.
Oh my God.
You have God, your partner, the judge, your lawyers, and a few of the doctor's fees and alimony. You got all these niggas to answer to now about the person you thought to be in love with.
God don't care about our marriages, bro. But I hear you.
God don't even know what marriage is.
We so insignificant. I refuse to believe out of all 7 billion, God cares about all these marriages, man. God,
I mean, who knows? I don't know.
We don't really know something, but it's making me just think about how big of a deal they make about gay marriage and shit. I'm like, man, God don't give a fuck about these people doing what they're doing, bro.
Nope.
Yeah, bitches. When y'all get to, if let's say God is up there, when y'all get to Him, as long as you keep it 100.
This is the love of my life, God. And you do that.
Because I hate when you listen to some people in church that be like, no matter if you did all the good deeds in your life and you did all the good deeds, you saved 1 million people, and if you was the best person in the world, if you don't accept Jesus to be your personal savior at the end, you're going to hell. But if you was a rapist and a murderer, this and that, but in the last 2 seconds, you get to go to heaven. I don't believe that's true.
I don't believe it.
That doesn't make sense to me, and God is smarter than me. You feel me?
God is smarter than me.
Come on.
That sums the whole shit up right there. Come on. Like, really, guys?
Come on. God, I feel like God will definitely judge you on your actual merits if there's a God. You know what I mean? I refuse to believe it's that stupid-ass technicality that the book is saying.
It's too many hypocritical language and too much back and forth going in the Bible, dog. Because in one book, it says that you know, in the New Testament, and I'm going to go to the same New Testament. In the same New Testament, it says you could be forgiven and loved is in the third. And in the same New Testament, it also says follow all the rules from the 10 Commandments and everything from the Old Testament. Don't change a word from
Don't get me started on the book,
so
Joe.
I'm saying, it's like a nigga could be like, oh yeah, I believe in God now after them raping and killing, but like if he goes to the judgment thing, God's gonna also be like, yeah, I know I said you could, but I also said this here too, and you didn't follow all the rules.
That's a skit. There's a skit in that somewhere.
Bruh, because I'm like, it's God, dog. At Judgment Day, He has to use common sense.
You know?
Ain't no way if you saved 1 million babies, but just because you were skeptical about Jesus or Moses, now you're going to hell after saving 1 million motherfucking babies.
Fuck out.
Are you kidding me? Come on, God. Once again, please have more respect for your God than I do. Please. Please. But anyway, man, let's get into, before we get into the star section, we're going to get to the scroll. Let's pull out the scroll, man.
Yes.
We need to shout out our podcast peoples out here, man.
At this point, we should have like a list. We just insert the motherfuckers. Until when it grows, we just add them onto the list.
Oh, you right. I know a few podcasts that do that. That it's already recorded. All I got to do is insert. Whoop, boop. I'm going to do that shit. I'm going to do that shit. That's done. That might be for next time.
Well, consider this your final live scroll review.
Really, dog? Most likely will be. Good job, Joe. Because there's a few podcasts that do shit like that. Like if there's like rules or whatever they do, they're like, oh, hit the rule button.
Constantly. That's too much work.
You know what I mean?
Like, come on.
This is how we judge things or whatever. But like, yeah, here go the scroll. The Your 30 podcast, the Misbelief Radio Show podcast, the On the Lake podcast, the We'll Figure This Out podcast, the 4 Misses in the Mic podcast. Wait, 4 Misses in the Mic. They just finished their first season. They about to take a break. Fuck. Oh, I know. No, I wanted to get to. I fucked up y'all names. I know y'all names now, niggas. CC, CJ, L, and Bree. Boom, because I fucked it up last time. Anyway, Therapy Noir podcast, Sugar Sass the Sarcasm podcast, Hip Hop Nerd podcast, 50420 podcast, Fuck What You Heard podcast, Metal Hand of God podcast, Black Guy Next Door podcast, No Dope on Sundays podcast, T-Pod podcast, Talk Brothers podcast, Home Video Hustle podcast, and the Living Millennial podcast. What up, people? Go check them out. Go subscribe. Like we always say, like, share, comment, subscribe on iTunes, everywhere. We out here. We need that. Hit us up at flywithbats@gmail.com. We want you to be part of that conversation with us when we talking, because we do. I almost forgot this too, y'all. Been all over the place. We got an email.
You all over the place.
Oh, we got an email?
Yeah. We've got mail. Welcome to CompuServe.
But I'm just gonna
rub the pop copy.
Welcome to Pop Copy. He's so stupid.
But I'm not sure if this is like, Like, this is somebody we know, but I don't know if they want us to say their names or not. So I'm just going to read the email. So it says, hey, FWB crew. Perhaps I'm too close to this story to give a real opinion on the situation, but you be the judge. So I'm not sure if this person saying that this is their friend and they want to get our advice to help their friend, or they're saying that it's them.
Well, we better find out right now.
Hey, FWB crew. Perhaps I'm too close to the story to give a real opinion on the situation, but you be the judge.
So he's one our opinion on something that could be about him or not.
All right.
Yeah.
This one of those asking for a friend things.
Yeah, asking for a friend.
So I recently ended a friendship with someone that I've known for about 15 years. We had lost touch for more than a year. But once we started working close to each other, we have reconnected and had become close again. He is obsessed with being in a relationship. It was all he'd ever speak of. I tried to be supportive in most ways that I could, but the more he would speak of it, the more I would leave conversations feeling miserable. So I stepped away. It didn't help that I was also in the middle of a theater production at the time. I want to make clear that I told him what was going on and why I stepped back. Fast forward a couple of weeks later and the show has closed. At this point, I feel mentally ready to give him the attention needed. I call and text and email multiple times to no answer. Finally, I show up to his house unannounced, and he lets me know that he needs more of a connection and a physical presence from his friends at this point in his life, and ends the friendship. Am I the fuckboy? Love the show, Larry.
No, y'all just have bad timing. Y'all just couldn't get it right. When he was ready, you was busy, and now that you're ready, he's moved on, and you just gotta accept that.
I think that might be right. He showed up to his house unannounced.
That was a little bit
I don't like
disrespectful.
that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. But that's only one very small part of this whole thing. But no, I don't think I can say you're a fuckboy. It just didn't work out.
And one of the main reasons why you're not a fuckboy is because you communicated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You let it be known that you're busy in this theater production. You know what I'm saying? Let me make this obsessed with being in a relationship. Is all he was try to be supportive in most ways I could, but the more, and then once again, it's already fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I stepped away and helped out. So I want to make sure I told him. See, I told him what was going on and why I stepped back. That the fact that you communicated.
Yeah.
That
y'all just go two different ways.
Y'all he was doing him. I'm gonna say two different waves, but I'm like, my nigga, did you receive my communication?
I mean, he did. That's not what he wanted, and that's why they didn't make it.
No, I hear you, because if Larry out here still confused, I feel like the friend didn't communicate back. Because I'm like, dog, if I tell you,
it says he's obsessed with being in a relationship, and Larry was trying to be supportive in most ways that he could. But the more he would speak of it, the more I would leave conversations feeling miserable. Now, that's a part of it. But I'm not quite sure I understand what's happening there.
Because this before he was mentally ready for that. Because later in the email he says, now I am mentally ready for that. Because the motherfucker made me feel bad for not being ready. That, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be in a relationship, But if you ain't ready, now I know this from experience. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, and the motherfucker keep on pushing and pressure I wanted, nigga, you start feeling guilty because I wish I did. Nigga, damn, my bad.
Yeah.
I just want to tell someone on Facebook recently. I'm like, bro, just because you like somebody don't mean they have to like you back. Just because you're ready for something don't mean the other person has to be ready for it. A lot of times people get mad and go crazy and be like, motherfuckers ain't shit because when you were ready, they were not. And now they ain't shit because your heart got broken or you got egg on your face. Because bro, we're all human beings, yeah. And it was just the same complexities that you have going on in your body, the same layers that you have going on within yourself, the same doubts, the same insecurities, the same everything, all the shit you got going on. That's a whole nother entity going on, got the same shit going on. We want to talk about universes, we're all our own fucking galaxies, nigga. And you talking about putting that shit together. And a lot of times we become selfish on looking at that fact of, yo, this motherfucker got feelings too, yeah. You hear me? So yeah, bro, it's a trip. So like Joe said, he right, like, It's not the dude's fault that my only problem with this person is
he's too aggressive on like just having it one sided and not having no kind of like meeting halfway about him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because the side that we given
from what we see from this email, because on some real shit, it's like, my nigga, if I tell you, look, I'm gonna be distant because this and that, and then when that is over, I'm here for you, and now you're telling me, well, he needs more of a connection in the physical. I need my friends to be more in my life. so we can't be friends. But my nigga just told you, look, like, I'm here. You heard me? That's my job. You can't tell me the truth between theater and you. You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? So
Larry, overall, I would say this as advice. You don't need friends like that.
Real.
Yeah.
Real.
And I mean, the biggest thing, though, is what's in caps, though. I told him what was going on and why I stepped back. That
is what it is.
I would be able to sleep peacefully at night, despite how you feel. If I told you what was popping, then, you know, fuck, I tried.
Told you 21 Jump Street, dog, what it was.
Yeah.
And again, we go back to the you know
you was a sourpuss.
The point of friendships and the points of relationships is for two people to be happy with each other. So you know what I mean. If you guys aren't being happy with each other, or and
if you every time you have a conversation you leave miserable,
right?
Like,
that's not good.
I mean, but that happened when the motherfucker wasn't ready. So maybe they trying to say
when you have to leave a conversation miserable or every time you have it from whatever they're saying, then you know that's just a sure step, signs pointing toward a bad friendship. Because like you know.
I mean, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying if they're saying they're feeling miserable because they're at the guilt of not being ready, and then they're ready, maybe that feeling would be gone.
I guess, but feeling guilt is like
sometimes we put things on ourselves that the person doesn't. But I still feel you on the other end of nigga. Why you keep on pressuring? You know what I mean? Why you breaking this shit up?
The thing is, I feel like from all this conversation, like this seemed like this pressure they're putting on them and guilt they're putting on them because like they was in such in love with the idea of being in a relationship. They was pushing that shit.
But we can't. But that's not the only part of their relationship. Apparently, if you're sending this email, that's not the. There's many happy moments that y'all have to have together. Yeah. Otherwise, why would you even want to fight for a friendship like this?
But the thing is, when it comes up to that topic, though.
Yeah, that topic was a problem. But once again, since the feelings changed, maybe that changes what I'm saying.
I guess so. That's like, now I can give you what you always wanted.
Right. So maybe you won't feel miserable by that topic because now you're mentally ready. So I can understand that part. But I think the other dude is too abrupt. Like we can't be friends now.
Yeah.
Like damn.
That was a lot.
That's kind of being petty, and I don't think the motherfucker really not gonna be your friend.
He don't say I need time or something. He just.
I feel like motherfucker testing you, son.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, we gotta be friends.
Right, and right back at you, though, because anybody that's gonna dangle, you're not gonna give me ultimatums, and you ain't about to make me feel no kind of way to be your friend, to be your man, to be your nothing. You feel me? So
not in this kind of situation at all, dog.
We both gotta want it. If we both ain't naturally want it, then you know what? Elsewhere. I always say there are 7 billion people in this world. You hear me?
Real talk, son. You die alone.
But thanks for emailing in, Larry, baby. Once again, send it all to flywithbats@gmail.com. You know, be part of this conversation, man.
Let's snaps and a circle.
Let's get to the starter section.
Lying about how much you had made, rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. Though we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me where it be.
First up on the starter section.
Niggas.
Yeah. Let's start off with 50 Cent. Say he don't give a fuck if his son gets hit by a bus. Got the internet going nuts.
So, yeah.
What did he say?
With context, his son was standing next to the son of a nigga that got him shot up.
Supreme McGriff. 50 Cent and his oldest son Marquise have had a tumultuous relationship over the years, and things only seem to be getting worse. 50 recently commented on a photo of his son on Instagram, stating that he wouldn't mind if he got hit by a bus. Celebrity Instagram account named Mechopolis shared a photo of 50's son Marquise and friend Kyle. The Shade Room quickly noticed a comment from 50 below the image saying, "If both these niggas got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day." Now, of course, this could just be another example of 50 trolling on the internet. But as previously noted, the father and son don't exactly have the best relationship. In 2017, the Power actor alleged that his son had been poisoned by his mother. Can you imagine having a kid that has been poisoned by his mother's entitlement? He said of his son on Instagram, "There's no respect for you when you have offered him everything he has. He would rather be a friend to my enemies than me." Marquise also commented about his troubled relationship with his father in a diss track in February 2017.
Not a diss track.
It doesn't look like the two will make peace this year, but hopefully they can repair their bond in the future. So online, like people been like, a lot of people been giving 50 the blues because, you know, that's his son, and saying it about your child, of course, is going to ruffle feathers.
Man, look, son, it's your child. You brought him this world?
You could take him out. Of course, we're just, having fun. Is just saying that. But I mean, to me personally, he just got a fucked up relationship with his son. and he's just saying crazy shit about it. Like apparently it's really, really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like who knows? Yeah, like they're completely dysfunctional as far as their like family life is concerned, dog.
Right.
I don't know, dog. Like they just need help. Because once you start saying shit like, I don't care if my kid gets fucking killed, like, this is obviously not just like surface money bullshit that's going on. Like, it's got to go fucking deep. Now, what is it exactly? Who fucking knows?
This is the little nigga from the Wankster video.
Like, damn.
This is the kid from the Wankster video.
He didn't say he wanted him to get hit by a bus.
Right.
But he said he wouldn't mind. It's the same shit, though.
Nah, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Yes,
it's not saying I wish you get hit.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He just saying that if I woke up this morning.
That is a dry wish, dog.
Nah, my nigga said both these niggas got hit by a bus, I wouldn't have a bad day.
I.e., so if it actually happens, oh, my son's dead.
Yeah, but that's not the same as saying I want my son dead.
Unless the nigga trying to send a hit.
That's all
He's just saying
his word. Are those hit words?
He's just saying I'm not gonna do it, but I don't mind if something makes it happen or if other people do it.
I mean, it's a separate
thing. That could be. You know,
those are two different statements.
You could be taking as that.
It's still fucked up statements.
I'm about to say like it doesn't negate the fact that it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's still fucked up.
That's the overall.
Yeah, it's still fucked up. But
like
it's just,
we can argue like wants versus wishes, but I mean, fuck.
But
but
I know I'm saying
it's really shitty.
So all I'm saying is
I'm just saying that like he just saying
I don't fuck with this nigga.
You're dead to me.
Right.
That was a metaphor.
Because
you're dead
I think
to
that's
me.
even because I think the other one is even worse statement. You know what I mean? I want this little nigga to get hit by a bus.
Right.
Like
I think that's an even worse.
I want these niggas to hit niggas by a bus today.
If anybody wants to shoot my son, you got my go ahead. Like that's worse. That's worse.
But
still,
this nigga's already dead to me. If an anvil dropped on his head right now.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's still wrong. It's fucked up for a parent to say, but like you said,
he's dead.
If you get into the you both said real shit. Joe, you said context, and D, you said it's just dysfunction. And if you been keeping up with this whole situation for years, dude, it's not surprising. It's not been surprising, and they both have been fucked up. They both last week died. That little nigga been sending shots at his paw for years.
Yeah, like I don't know like the full story of like why they got that relationship.
Oh my god, they've been and 50. It's 50 Cent. So 50 don't cut no corners talking about that man mama or talking about that man. But there was this one point where like at one point that 50 tried to reconcile. He even put him on his Instagram or something. It's like maybe 3-4 years ago. But then his son popped off again and his shit fell out because his son feel like he wasn't there like he should have been. But then 50 feel like my nigga, you don't be respecting me because of shit that your mama say. So I feel like you're trying to use me. So it's this battle of egos. And I understand like older people saying, but 50 you the dad, you should set the standard. I understand that, but I also understand that man is a human being too.
And it's separate home too. That like you understand, it's not a home they in together. Well, you know what I'm saying? Not saying the boy is tainted, but I just know if he's living with the mother, and the mother can have some influence on him if it's true.
I don't think your first thought is to fuck over your kid. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. 50 don't seem like that type of nigga.
But I do understand anybody that say 50 Cent trash for publicly saying some shit like that about his kid.
I understand that too.
I fully get you because I think that's one of those things.
You're late to the party.
Yeah, you late to the party, right? But that's also one of those things that's on that man. Like
that's that man and that kid.
Because I wouldn't do it. I don't agree with it. I wouldn't push it.
I wouldn't say it publicly.
You know what I mean? That's the thing. But hey, he did it. It is what it is. You think he trash. You think he trash. You're gonna hear me defending the trashness. It's just layers to this shit.
But the thing is, dog, who knows what 50 Cent's mindset is for him to also put it on social media. It's a thing. I mean,
that's just 50 live out loud.
But he don't
that's
have
his brain.
But he don't have like that point. He don't have to on someone else. Like he could have posted that on someone on his own page. He commented on someone else's
on the site because most likely people kept directing him to it. And he didn't want to put that on his page. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Because if he put it on his page, he makes it even bigger than that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That makes it seem like he even cares even more. That's more energy.
Yeah.
I think he just threw a comment and kept it moving. But since who he is, people still going to latch on. Oh, but you commented. You know what I'm saying? And
this nigga said,
yeah, because I got a Facebook friend that like adamantly like was like, man, we cancel 50 because it was like, man, how do you want to cancel all these other celebrities, but you don't cancel 50 with the way he be talking about his son? And that go back to what I think we always say on the podcast. I think everybody likes. I think everybody like everything. Everybody has somebody that's trash that they like. It's just we all have differing breaking points of where we feel like we can't fuck with a nigga.
Yeah, physical.
Some people don't like rape. Some people don't like abuse. Some people don't like words. It just we all will all personally nowhere. I can't fuck with that person. You can't dictate that for someone else.
Especially if this nigga character's been the same for so long. That's the thing about 52 as well.
Yeah.
It's not like this nigga character and he come out as a trash nigga.
He's been the villain.
He's always been the villain.
Yeah.
From day one, dog. He said a lot of horrific things from day one.
I like what you just came up with just now, accident.
What?
My son said from J1, because you said from jump. And he's like from day one. I'm like, oh yeah, from jump. From J1, bitch. From J1.
Some nice amalgamation.
But yeah, let's move to the next story, dog. 50 just always gone 50, dog. Michael B. Jordan was saying that it took him a month.
Yeah, you hated him, my man.
I'm not hating at all.
You was like, you get him in a side eye.
I do give him a side eye for this. I don't call that hate, dog. I do not call
that hate.
How
side eye not hate? Side eye brings hate. Shade is a little hate.
Wait a minute. So you could be a fan of somebody, say something negative and you're hating. That's the problem I'm having right now. Say something negative if you're hating, you say something positive and you're dick riding. These are too many big extremes in 2018. You should be able to say something that's not sucking a nigga dick and still be like, I'm a fan.
But let's
to be hating on it would be like to be. I'm not dragging him through the mud. I'm just seeing. I see the mechanics of what you're doing here, Michael B.
This man says, out clear as day, it took him a month of therapy for him to leave the Killmonger behind after filming Black Panther.
Yeah.
And why are you giving this man a side eye for that?
Because I feel like he riding the wave to get that. Like, you know, his brand is being like, you know what I mean, the lovable good guy everybody wants. You know what I mean? He's that guy. He's the good guy. You know what I mean? So right now, mental health awareness is a big deal. Now, if you would have just been like, man, I see therapy for my characters and such, I'd have been like, yeah, you know, I can see that. Go do the thing. But the fact that with the talks, people be trying to compare Joker to Killmonger. He picked Killmonger, and he said it took him a month. And I'm looking at what I saw in Black Panther, and I'm like, I don't feel like a month of therapy. And the fact that you had to say it took a whole month, I feel like you're trying to ride that wave of the Black Panther hype and the mental awareness and to be like, look, Michael B. so vulnerable. I just feel like it was a bit extra to be that specific. You hear me? And that's the only thing I'm saying. I feel like that. I feel like even if he got a mental therapist, great, but he played to the brand, and I see the mechanics.
I'm not gonna say he played to the brand. Michael B. Jordan, if you ever hear this, know that AlphaJo said you didn't play to the brand. And
it would take you the month after Killmonger. You saw Killmonger. Is that deep? That
son,
performance is that deep?
Hey, listen, what he went through and what I go through and how I get
Fruitvale Station didn't require my therapy. But Killmonger did, dog. I'm sorry, son. I'm not buying that, dog.
Hey, son.
It took me a month, man. It took me to dark places I've never seen before. You're a black man in America.
Is that what he said?
Bruh.
Because
I find myself in kind of this routine of being, what is that? Coming out of it, I thought, oh yeah, business usual. I can't just go.
Research they did in Black Panther, son.
Son, to be Killmonger, son.
Like with everything with being black, with being everything, right? He probably learned more about that than he did with Fruitvale Station of one guy's personal life, rather than like a person who has.
What's the deepness? He played the black American that's mad at America. What most of us go through daily. You know what I'm saying? I dug the role, it was well written, but after seeing him in buku other shit, well, I'm like, you probably needed therapy for this. The fact that you chose Killmonger made me go, really? I feel like you know that, cause really?
I mean, you can call BS. I can't call it on that man's process. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. For me personally, no. I don't think that
we've been some characters. I like you, and I'm gonna give you that particularly, because I also said that on my post. Everybody's different. So I'm gonna give you that. Everybody different.
Everybody is different.
But I just watching what I watched on Killmonger, I just don't hit Martin. I kept saying this over and over. My opinion. I'm a fan, but just because from the dump when we talked about Killmonger, what I said. I never was a nigga being like, oh, I love Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. I was like, man, I felt like somebody else could have been cast better at that. So my opinion been, I like Michael being Chronicle. I like Michael being Creed. I like Michael being this. I like Michael being that. He wasn't my favorite in Killmonger, but it was well written. He did his best. So when he comes back and say I needed a month to transition, and I know he did 3 movies back to back, so when he even go to therapy, go like, man, my nigga, I felt like you might go to therapy, which is great. Go to therapy. But that Killmonger month shout out was to make a news bite.
Some can argue that your judgment is a little tainted by the fact that you don't think that someone could be better Killmonger. And that you think that his acting process didn't seem like it could have been much evolved, whether than that could be like his full throttle.
That don't mean it's tainted. That's the reason. When seeing it and I wasn't that impressed to the level of thinking that, because once again, as actors, Fruitvale, I'm like, yeah, you became another motherfucker that was a real motherfucker, and you talking about actual black trauma. Killmonger, you being this fictional character that most of us have played these type of characters. It don't.
So if Chadwick Boseman would have said it'd have been different as Black Panther in Wakanda the first time.
Chadwick Boseman would have said that first and foremost, it's two different characters. Secondly, it depends on what he said, because once again, Chadwick Boseman.
He said this: I needed therapy for a month to, let go of Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had me nightmares and terrors about the white world and this, da.
Yeah, if he specifically said Black Panther, to play Black Panther took me a month of therapy because of darkness, not Black Panther, he would have to say something else for a month. Like, you know what I mean? Once again, you had a better point when you spoke of all the research that went to Africa and all that for him. Honestly, but nah, son, like, the shit just did not strike me like that, son. Like, person, you not gonna talk me into it strike me like that. It just didn't.
And then let's say talking about him losing like a father to like violence, and like then like losing uncles and shit like that and being abandoned. Who knows where that affects him in his own mental of things that's going on. This and the third, that like part of him to a dark place of that, or a dark place of like really being into that environment and knowing what it is to be abandoned. Not just to be like a black kid in America, but also to be abandoned and be lost into the system that he had went to and shit like that, like foster care and all that. Like, what if he went to the deep psyche of that, and then also trained to be a sociopath killer? You know what I'm saying? Like, to go into dark levels of wanting to kill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that.
You talking to a nigga who's often cast as sociopathic killer, so I hear you. You hear me? And once again, we're going to just say niggas is different. That's all I can say on that shit, because you have a point, a fair point. But I still maintain, I feel like he name dropped Killmonger for the Black Panther hype at the same time. Like you know what I mean? At the same time as mental health awareness is a thing. So I believe he most likely has a therapist. But like I keep saying, he specifically said those two good bites. Good bites. Great publicist, man. You did that. That's all. That's all I'm saying, dog. I see the mechanics.
It was a publicity stunt?
Not a publicity stunt.
This is good marketing.
He knows how to. He knows what to say.
He's doing it for attention.
That's a bad way to put it.
But is that what he's doing?
For attention ain't the way to put it. You can say that, but that's not what I'm saying. It's more so you know the game, son. When you're acting, you got a brand, and you out there and you on. You gotta, like, most of them play characters, dog. When you hear about how a lot of these niggas is in real life, it's often not what their character is that they're getting more money out of.
So
you feel what I'm saying?
So he hustling?
We all are hustling at a not scheming. Y'all keep on trying to go so negative when I'm just saying business.
I don't think it's negative.
It's like one of those things that it helps your brand out to, first and foremost, when you say Killmonger, that gets attention versus
to plead to the audience.
Yeah, to get more people to peep it out.
So it's just branding.
Yes, that's what I keep saying. That was my statement, which was, I'm saying that he's doing this to keep his good guy brand up because it gets him more sympathy. It's good timing with mental health awareness. When you say Killmonger, you bring the Black Panther news headlines, and I'm saying,
is there no truth in it though?
I didn't say there was no truth. I said I see the mechanics. That's what I keep saying over and over.
If that's what you think it is, I think that's fine.
I mean, everything has mechanics, but it's about the truth that's in it.
Like, I think it could okay. Personally, my opinion of it, it's possible he could just be doing it for fucking branding and marketing. Do I think that's what he's doing currently?
Said those specific things to add to it. I don't think him speaking on a therapist is for branding and marketing. I think him saying Killmonger took me a month because of the darkness, that made me go, okay, that was for news headlines.
That's what I'm saying. Like, possibly.
We never heard you even speak of this before.
And how long has it been since Black
Months, dude, and you got other movies coming.
This is what has been recent to him that has been affecting him most when he thought about it.
Maybe, dog. I mean, you're right, son, dog. I'm not gonna hate on your defense, but my position ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? It's and like I said,
hit us way.
And we all actors, dog. And then and some of this plays into my tainted. This is what's tainted me knowing that we some theater niggas. You feel me? And being a theater nigga, son, I didn't rehearse this characters for months. Didn't have to be that nigga for months. You feel me? Maybe I probably should have got therapy. You nigga. But when a nigga tell me that cut, take 5, take 4, 3, you're chilling in your cool ass trailer. I know how films are made. So do not sit up here and tell me 5 months later after I know you got 2 movies coming straight back to back that all of a sudden, yeah, man, I need to tell the public that Killmonger was such a dark place for me. It's just hard for a nigga like me, from my purview, to really fully take that in.
It is, dog.
I feel like
niggas ain't been to our dungeon yet. That's their dungeon so far for them.
This nigga been acting since he was 9.
In films and TVs and shit, though.
Man, look.
Like, they're the dungeon. That dungeon
I hear
is a different dungeon, dog.
You right, son, but still, if you've been acting in anything since 9, son, you got a dirt. You was fucking Oscar, nigga. Like, what's up? You big game guy, son. But once again, I'm gonna give you this at all times, son. That's that man's journey. That might just be how that man made. And you had a brilliant point on, my nigga. If you just focusing on that one scene of the abandonment, I don't know about a month. I think that month should keep hitting me too. But hey, that's nice of these dog. Black mental health. I cut you off, D. What you about to say?
I forget. It was I forget.
You need a guard, my brother?
Yeah,
No.
I need a guard.
Yeah,
I need a guard.
Yeah.
But I do want to make this very clear, dog. Generally speaking, this ain't that true because this other nigga came at me like that. Because what's funny enough is a lot of people agreed, especially actor niggas, especially actor niggas.
I mean, when you come from
and women,
judging, dog,
it's hard. Like
it's hard to be like anything with like nigga like on characters like that ain't
my bad.
that ain't shit like the one that flew over the cuckoo's nest or some shit like that. Some shit like some shit that's like gotta have the Joker or like
And that's another thing. Heath
shit
Ledger's joke.
7.
And that's another thing. See, and if it wasn't Killmonger, I probably would have said more too. Because maybe just to me, the Killmonger, you said, I already didn't think he had the best for the Killmonger. And that Killmonger archetype ain't new to a nigga like me because that's often what I get cast as. So that's probably what my team come into it. Because if you just said your boy from Fruitvale, I'd have been like, shit,
that's
nigga.
why I say he can be
Maybe.
tainted because
Yeah.
someone who said he did a great Killmonger would probably say different about.
But then what you gonna call them tainted?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't call it tainted. It's just opinion in that point.
I guess
I don't think tainted is the best word for it.
Well, how
But-
can you get an
taint.
unbiased? How can you get an unbiased opinion on that?
I mean, your opinion is your opinion, so that's always gonna be your own bias. You can always be biased to your goddamn
I'm about to
self.
say, your opinions are always gonna be
You hear me? But I don't
biased,
think I'm a hater just because I have an opinion that's not super in a positive light. I hate that gets thrown around. Like,
guess-
oh, you hating? Nah, nigga, I just don't think this. I'm a fan of this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, just I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fan of Michael B. Jordan. So just because I'm not gonna suck your dick, nigga. Like, everything you do ain't gonna just be sunshine and roses.
I do
Dog.
have to fucking agree with you, dog. Like it's really becoming now where it's like you have to like everything.
Bruh.
Know what I'm saying? And it's like I really hate that shit also, son. That can be very like if you
you're
say
hating
anything,
ass
yeah, like you're just a fucking hater. If you have a preference, like
And then, but you can't like it too much, cause then you're dick riding.
yeah.
And
So
then-
it's like
then-
what do you do? Like what are you supposed to do?
Chill.
It's like that dog, bruh.
Smoke.
Right.
Smoke, get as high as possible,
Oh,
and just
shit
try
cool.
to forget the
It's
stupid ass
cool.
world you live in.
You hear me?
Everything cool.
Like you said, dog, you know, Michael B. Jordan, son, you know, I like you. I ain't know yet, all dog. I'm not dog. I'm just you and the Killmonger. That just wasn't my cup of tea, son. And you know,
I mean,
I could
think
be
you did
wrong.
pretty good.
It wasn't my most favorite fucking character.
I think it was
didn't-
well written.
I didn't think he sucked.
He didn't suck. He
You know
didn't
what I'm
suck.
saying? I
It's
thought
just
he did really well, but I mean, wasn't my favorite character? No, but that sounds like hating to some people.
right.
You know,
And it's like nah, because I think he did a really good job. I've said we talked about this many times on Black Panther podcast. Fuck it, go catch the review.
Yeah, go
Nigga already
watch
broke
that.
that down. Man. You had something else to say? We can move on.
We can definitely move
So,
on. We can talk about Black Panther to the depths.
You're to the depths. We got like it was a crazy long
Stuff
podcast.
that shit to the earth.
So, nigga, DJ Khaled is arrested, is charged with unlawfully for fraud on cryptocurrency.
I don't think he.
What? Son, we're just getting into electronic money. And you already frauding with this shit?
I think he got caught since it's so new. He was gonna be like, man, I ain't know it's fraud.
Really, DJ Khaled?
Cryptocurrency? How do you fraud shit then?
Are you kidding?
Everybody even got cryptocurrency yet. You already doing fraud. Like,
I want
what?
to know the number. How much did he build niggas out of, son? How much did he fucking take them for? Because this nigga be on Snapchat and Instagram flossing.
Okay, at the updated, it was originally
let's go.
reported that
Okay,
he was
wait.
charged with fraud, but that's incorrect. He was actually charged with unlawfully touting coin offering. Man, that's
What
still
is-
fraud.
what does that mean?
Unlawfully touting
That's
coin
just
offering.
fraud.
Unlawfully touting. See, I don't know what that means in terms of Bitcoin and all that. Like, I
He
can't say.
failed to disclose payments he received for promoting investment in initial coin offerings.
Wait, let me see that. He failed to disclose payments he got. So
tax.
he failed to. So he didn't tell
The government.
the government the money he was getting from promoting
Bitcoin
investments to invest in this shit.
Yep.
Okay,
In the press release issue, Khaled failed to disclose a $50,000 payment from Centra Tech Inc. Which he touted on his social media accounts as a game changer. Although Khaled has yet to confirm or deny the new findings, he has agreed to pay $50,000 in disgorgement, a $100,000 penalty, and $2,725 in prejudgment interest.
That's fake news.
In addition to agreeing to, it's not fake news, it's a real story.
I mean, it's like not that fucking big.
They make it like that nigga was going like a scandal.
Yeah, right. Like I'm thinking, like he about to like do real time, like he embezzled buku fucking money.
Numbers.
You know,
I'm just tripped out that there's a case against something that's not even major yet. That's my angle. It's like, goddamn.
Maybe.
No, I mean, no, it's not maybe. This would happen. Like he's getting,
I mean, like
this isn't out yet, and like your average nigga don't know what cryptocurrency is. That's what I'm laughing at. So it's like, damn, nigga, you hustling something that your average nigga don't even know what that shit is.
But
that's funny to me.
$50,000, like I feel like that's just. Nigga, that's the nigga who's been a boring week.
$50,000.
Because like $50,000, dog, I can see they caught him on at least $150,000, dog.
I'm laughing that you got caught on fake money that ain't even out.
It's not even fake money. The whole thing is that
that's all I'm saying.
That nigga like didn't even disclose it.
So he didn't even steal it. Out. He
just didn't even disclose it.
I'm laughing at the charge, Joe. That's why I keep saying over and over.
I'm mad at the title.
But that's a separate thing. It's like we're bumping heads on two separate things. My only thing that I'm laughing at is, goddamn, your average nigga don't even know what cryptocurrency is. It's like a motherfucking.
But a nigga gonna find a way to.
But you finding a way to arrest a nigga for some shit, and you the first nigga to get caught up on fake money. Like I know it's real money, but you know what I'm saying, on alleged money, on money that can't even touch your fucking hands.
That's some Arabic for you.
Like goddamn, it's like the new Harriet Tubman bill only came out in Chicago, and you already get caught with forfeited fucking Harriet Tubman bills, and the shit didn't even get to America yet. Yeah, and I'm like, damn, nigga, can we get a Harriet Tubman bill before you ass get caught with fake ones? That's all.
The hustle don't stop. You hear me? Game recognized game.
That's all.
And where there'll always be a Foot Locker, there'll always be a Payless.
Oh, speaking of Payless, I heard about Palessi.
Yep.
Yes, I loved it.
Me too.
I loved it.
It's good shit.
Palessi, bitch. I was joked out.
Ooh, these are nice shoes.
As you show y'all rich people be stupid.
I'm going back to Payless just for that.
Y'all rich people be stupid.
They be stupid.
You just got money to just burn.
They had a 40% discount. I'm gonna give me some more shoes, dog.
So Tekashi been up and down the news. Oh my God, this little dude.
Somebody been up and down his ass.
Oh my God. So which story you want to get into, son? They got one story about he might be spending a year in jail before he even get to trial.
Let's start on that one first. Let's go all down the road.
Nigga.
Let's go boom, boom, boom.
Oh my God, Tekashi, bruh.
Your name is Tekashi. What does that even mean?
Okay, I don't know.
I know it sounds like it's Asian or something.
He's a Hispanic gentleman.
Tekashi, sounds like a samurai warrior from the fucking 1600s.
I mean, when it come to stage names and such, I just accept whatever at this point because there's way more egregious fucking names out here than Tekashi. Yeah.
I mean, dog, everything else got a Lil in front of it, so I'm cool with that.
A Lil or a Young or something.
But Tekashi 6ix9ine is like.
Nah, sir. Like,
except for XXXTentacion.
I just took it right out my motherfucking mouth. I about to say, bro, I couldn't even get what his name was for the longest, dog. I'm like, dog, like, are you guys purposely making names that are hard to pronounce? Like, why are you even doing that? As it makes sense. So after pleading not guilty to 6 federal charges in court on Monday, the rapper's trial was set for September 4th, 2019. 6ix9ine, who has been in jail since November 18th, will seemingly have to wait behind bars for nearly a year as he was denied bail in his last court appearance. However, it is possible he could be released on bail before his September trial since the 22-year-old rapper's bail was not addressed in court on Monday. Previously reported Tekashi is being accused of committing a string of crimes with 5 of his alleged 9 Trade gang members, including conspiracy with others, commit racketeering, discharging a firearm while committing a crime of violence in aid of racketeering, assault with a dangerous weapon, carrying a firearm, and committing a crime in aid of racketeering. Woo!
Nigga, the racketeering is for real.
His name is Daniel Hernandez.
Oh, that's his name.
Yes.
Daniel.
And his lawyer says he's completely innocent of all charges being brought against him. Of course. He's an entertainer who portrays a gangster image to promote his music and does not make him a member of an enterprise. Mr. Hernandez became victim of this enterprise and later took steps by firing employees and publicly denounced this enterprise through a morning show. I guess he's talking about the Breakfast Club. But yeah, guys.
I don't know about no fucking Treyway.
So
I don't know nothing about that.
And so that story lead to the fact that they said his Instagram account where he doing all this gangster shit will be used in the trial.
Of course it will.
Dummy. And it gets to they talking about how DJ Academics might have something to do with his ass getting thrown under the bus.
But DJ Academics said he's not snitching. That's a misstory.
Nigga trying to get Academics
smoked, nigga. And it just ends up with like this is the thing me and Joe was talking about off mic about how this wiretap reveals that his own ex crew members were talking about killing that nigga.
Bro, they got wiretap. They're telling this man, like, he need to get out of it. He need to go. And the thing about it is, like, dog, they said even in the courtroom that Tekashi couldn't even look at your boy who headed the Treyway right now in the eyes, and the nigga was all in jail screaming Treyway, and like it's just not good for this. 9 Trey is a blood gang in New York, and he fired those niggas and disowned them niggas, and now by gang law he has to die.
Tekashi is trying to dry snitch at the same time, homie, but he keeps saying fuck Treyway, fuck that nigga. Treyway ain't no nigga. Treyway, fuck Treyway. Oh my God, I'ma feed him though. Oh God, nigga.
Feed him in New York.
Yeah,
he gotta get them bullets. He ain't about to feed him with the fist.
He said, man, that nigga gotta get violated. Super violated, super duper. Ain't no much he could do really unless he run around with 100 armed security all day. And they got this whole transcript of these niggas plotting. And the trippiest thing, my nigga, dog, like, you brought this on yourself, dog. You did not hear when Tupac said he ain't get all the problems, so he started bringing that energy, start putting that energy out to attract the problems. Now you sitting up here, dog. You was a whole successful nigga, and now you about to lose.
He wasn't part of this crew,
but he may have been a part of the crew, son, but he obviously wasn't that nigga. And he played this crew shit because for whatever clout, money, whatever,
clout,
whatever. And now that's coming back to bite him in the ass, nigga, because he played that card. That lets y'all let niggas know, bro, you do not have to go these routes. Because it seems like at the end of the day, you want to be celebrity. That's the biggest thing. When you watch him talk, when you see how he is.
So happy when he be doing celebrity shit.
Yeah, you just want to be famous.
And be flossing it.
That's it.
And you can do that, but you're trying to be gang too. So
and trying to follow trying to follow the quote unquote Wayne sensibilities, because none of these little niggas were talking about being in gangs after Wayne made that shit popular to claim that shit in your raps and not even really be from that spot. Because it was expected for West Coast niggas, and certain niggas, since it was expected, it wasn't the same. But for whatever reason, when Wayne started claiming blood, then all these little niggas want to start claiming this shit.
Gang members now.
It was a nigga from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Once a nigga not from the West Coast and it's from the South, out of all places,
we could all do it, huh?
I remember niggas in New Orleans really started sporting like red rags and shit, and I'm like, dude, this is brand new. Like y'all niggas were never no blood.
It was wards and jacks here.
There was no talk about gangs. Now they got all kind of gangs now. And everybody a blood. Everybody a Crip now. And
that got into the hip hop atmosphere of a lot of these new niggas that come up trying to be like Wayne in a way, claiming being in these gangs.
I'm so glad that we like really lived through that shit. Like there's some quote unquote some bloods here, but reality, like the fact that we never had to deal with that shit, dog. Even today's age, ain't no Bloods and Crips or no Blocks. We ain't gotta worry about nobody set tripping. Crips?
Are you serious?
And once again, 90s and the Jacks is the closest you get.
But in Baton Rouge, there's Bloods and Crips.
Feel me? I know in other parts. I mean, my nigga T all the way up in Shreveport, talking about that a lot of Crips up there when he was growing up and shit.
That shit somehow do not cross these waters.
I did not even know there was gangs in Louisiana until I talked to T about that shit. He was like, nah, when I was growing up, it was part of it. I like, Lord, nigga. Like you said, did not cross these waters, dog. It's not a New Orleans thing.
Not these brackish waters.
What y'all saying on Tekashi, bro? What you think about to happen, dog? Whole year, dog.
He's gonna get out before then. I believe he's gonna get out before then.
Think so?
Yeah, number one, because he's gonna snitch.
He's already snitching, apparently.
Yeah, he about to drop the draws.
No, they're gonna smash this nigga.
They ain't gonna smash him because they're gonna keep him protected.
Protected, yeah.
We not gonna see this man again unless he's gonna be working. All them tattoos about to be gone. He's about to be working somewhere in some factory.
Somebody say like if he does get that, like he's just gonna basically be like out of the fucking rap game.
He's no more in the rap game.
Like ain't gonna be no rap or no like social media shit or nothing like that.
He's still gonna do that. The thing is, he's gonna become.
He can't help it.
He's gonna become notorious if he gets out. You know what I mean? Infamous. I mean to say. You know what I mean? He's gonna become infamous. So people gonna still pay attention to what he does. But like what you said with the rap career.
I think if he goes on,
he's gonna be an actor now.
Social media. If he does that, somebody gonna track him.
Yep.
Because that's all you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go on the internet. You can be tracked now.
And once you're that free, dog, it's not going to be just Treyway niggas going to want to kill you. It's gonna just be real street niggas in general, real blood niggas in general. Niggas just
Who knows though?
Niggas in their egos. I hear what y'all
And all the shit
saying.
that he done
What you're
started
saying
too.
makes absolute sense, but niggas don't always do what makes sense.
He gonna
And
die.
This type of nigga, I feel like he'll get out and it's a party.
He gonna
And he
die.
gonna deny he snitched even though we all know he did.
Yeah.
And then once again, like you say, hopefully he don't get smashed. I don't wish that on nobody.
Right, hopefully,
But
yeah.
it's like one of those things of, dog, if you don't play it smart, you just gonna feed into
You're gonna go the usual way that niggas
What?
like you go.
right.
It's a
With
pathway
that
that's
shit.
just easy, dog. Easy.
Just motherfucking publicly. You know what I'm
Niggas need to
saying?
go hide in the closet.
Dog, Southwest had to apologize for mocking this girl named Abcde, pronounced Abcde.
That's so whack.
And I'm like, because they didn't know that was a real name. A Texas mother's complaining that her name's it's spelled ABCDE, and it's pronounced Abcde, even though it looks like Abcde. And
Now my thing is this: why
Absurdity
did they
is
have
what
to
the fuck it
apologize?
is.
the gate agent started laughing, pointing at me and my daughter, talking to other employees. So I turned around and said, "Hey, if I can hear you, my daughter can hear you. So I appreciate it if you stop." Mom was referee claimed her daughter heard the employee mocking her and asked why. She said, "Mom, why is she laughing at my name?" And I said, "Not everyone is nice, and not everyone is going to be nice, and it's unfortunate." The gay agent also allegedly took a photo of the girl's boarding pass and posted it on social media, which Redfoot,
Oh,
okay, that's
that's a
pretty
little
fucked
too
up.
much.
Yeah, that's too much. Which Redfoot says she found out about someone who saw
Not
it
a photo of
online.
the girl; it was the girl's ticket.
Her
No,
ticket, but still,
the thing is, if it's on the
bullying.
ticket's a real fucking name.
Yeah, you
Like,
bullying.
I
like you
understand
doing
that.
too much. Like you doing too much against protocol, taking someone's ticket and Photoshop, and that's not your fucking business.
And now she's
laugh
not-
about one of your coworkers, whatever.
Right. Because
Photoshop.
they saying she's saying it's name shaming, it's wrong, and I'm saying this. Okay, you know what? If your child is there, your child heard it, it's fucked up. Going on social media, it's fucked
Fine.
up. But
You
I'm
fucked
sorry,
up, parent.
you
You
fucked
set
up
that up though.
for naming your kid ABCDE.
You
You
know
got-
what that is. You know what the fuck that is. That's the fucking alphabet. That is the raw alphabet. That is the raw alphabet. You know what the fuck you doing.
Come on.
You think nobody's gonna at least ask questions or at least be kind of tripped out?
You
Like,
think
oh,
your kid is
wow.
never?
like y'all made a name out of this?
Come on.
Wow.
Come on.
Like you have to expect something, which is why I think it's completely unfair that the fucking people should have to apologize because it really is absurd.
No, they should apologize.
For all the extra shit.
The extra shit.
Like
That was 11.
making the child feel bad, yes. Okay,
Taking
like
pictures,
okay,
taking
so
pictures,
yeah,
They should apologize.
they should apologize
For
for
sleeping
it.
amongst each other's employees and shit like that.
Okay, no. Here it is. I don't think Southwest as a corporation should have to apologize. I think those people should though.
Just working on the Southwest, they have to. It's like,
I guess so.
It's bad
Yeah.
branding. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Because they have to
That
know
means
they watch.
that all the fucking people are laughing at children's names when his
But
shit.
that is a fucked up name though.
It is. No, that's what we're going to say.
I think
fucked up
it's
name.
like one of those begrudgingly things you have to do. Is like, we're gonna apologize to. We're not here to name shame and bring down kids.
Yeah.
The kid heard it, and
secretly,
you shared this on
fuck you,
social
parent.
media.
But
Yes,
secretly,
I can take
fuck
that.
you, parent.
Secretly, fuck you, parent. Because it's like
Not secretly, not to me.
what you was about to say, Joe. If they was in their own circle giggling, and their mom went out, like just happened to hear, and you in their space, it's like, lady, you was in their space.
Right.
But all that extra
And
shit.
even then, the person will be, I apologize. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But the kid was there. The kid heard it. You
Yeah,
put
yeah.
their kid's name on social. Okay,
But you,
I
but
got
you
you,
definitely,
mom.
you
I got
definitely
you, mom.
from day one, put your fucking kid in the
in
boiling
the,
pot
in the boat.
Yeah.
to get roasted.
Sorry. And also something to roast. Speaking of roasted, man, last up in the starter section, apparently Starbucks is going live saying that they will now ban porn on their Wi-Fi.
And you know what's really bad? Is that how many niggas go to Starbucks and watch
And
fucking
watch
porn?
porn.
Bruh, that's what I thought. Like, wait, what? That's not something I would even
Can I
think
get a
to
mocha latte
do.
Okay,
and
now-
Wesley Pipes?
Nigga said, how come I can't get this frapping fap?
I'm trying to get a scat macchiato.
One caveat, it could just be people outside the place though too. Just like
just
trying to
sitting
just like
outside
get their
watching
Wi-Fi
porn?
like in a parking lot or something, you know.
Yeah, but they're watching porn.
Porn. That's the part that I'm like, dude, like, even if I'm getting
going
my
to Starbucks parking lot and watching porn.
porn, right? Like, though,
Like-
you going to public to watch porn?
I'm just saying, I can't picture people sitting right in the coffee shop like watching it for everybody to see, right?
I can't see him sit outside the coffee shop. People still go see.
No, I'm saying not like sitting outside the coffee shop at a table. I mean like in their car or something.
It's
like
still
that.
weird.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's all
yeah, it
weird.
is weird.
They might,
It's
go,
all
they might go
weird.
to the bathroom and jack off.
It's all
They might
weird.
watch
Like-
that shit like this in their hand. You don't even know what the
It's
fuck.
all
you get
weird.
headphones in.
It's all
They
weird.
Yeah, it's definitely fucking.
It's
weird.
all
Watching
weird.
that shit like the news.
Sorry, that's even weirder.
Yep. Man,
People like porn with their coffee.
You're a psychopath. if you're just watching porn just to watch it like the
You must
news.
be masturbating furiously.
Nigga.
Full of caffeine.
You
Boy,
didn't
you
masturbate no more if you watching
No,
it
that's
like
what I'm saying.
Like newspaper.
Nigga, that's psychopath, dog.
You didn't like this is TV now.
I'm just watching porn like TV.
You didn't beat off so much.
You didn't even beating off.
This is
Beating
TV.
off.
This
I've
is channel
heard that in a
CU.
while.
All right, channel 38, anal. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
God.
Channel 39, BDSM.
Oh my God, you're just watching it.
Channel 40,
Sipping your coffee.
LARP.
Eating your
LARP.
cookie or your bagel.
You're eating your biscotti, watching porn.
Watching porn.
Ooh, look at this wolf tail, this motherfucking bunny. Like,
Wow.
Oh,
okay, moving.
okay. Moving right along.
That's nerd out at the moment, man. What you say, bitch?
look at this wolf tail, this bunny.
Oh.
That's nerd out moment. That's nerd out.
That's NerdOut moment. 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 That's NerdOut moment.
So, we spoke a little bit of it at the end of the Reviewing That Show yesterday because it just popped up. But this is big news that Daredevil is canceled on Netflix.
Yep, seen that.
After a while, dog, when they canceled Daredevil, I was like, Disney. That's all I could think about after that was Disney.
They even said in their post that he will have more adventures to come. So
That's cool.
now it's becoming more and more apparent that, okay, y'all just moving everything to y'all streaming.
Yep.
That's just what it seems like.
Yep. And that's kind of fucked up for Netflix because that was a great creation with them.
Mm-hmm.
And now you get to take their fucking storyline basically and maybe some of their characters.
I mean, it always was theirs. They own all the characters.
Like with Disney, yes, true.
So,
But I'm just talking about like
The Marvel.
You just took their brand and everything, like everything they worked so hard for, and just took it away. And now you can just take their whole everything they got and make it something a little bit different.
they had
Keep
the final
same-
say. If anything, Marvel always had the final say on everything. So even though it was produced on Netflix and with Netflix and such,
Yeah.
they still none of that would have
Still
been possible
that
if they
shit.
did not sign off. If they did not say this has to happen.
It just
son.
hurts to have all that work put in,
I mean,
and Disney comes and takes your fourth season after having a great third season.
what I'm saying is Disney ain't taking nothing because it was always theirs.
It is.
It's a Marvel
It's true.
show.
It's true. We're not letting them have.
Hey, but I understand it because you would think for your streaming service, you want all of your products on there.
Yeah.
Why split the margin? Because the thing is this: after they fully get Fox, dog, they also own most of Hulu. So they own a majority share in Hulu because Fox owns shares and they own shares. But by taking in Fox, they have a majority share in
Netflix
Hulu.
about to go down, man.
I mean, I don't see Netflix ever going down, but I just feel like Disney coming up. Disney coming up.
Disney's fucking eating everything.
They eating, and that's the thing too. On their own streaming service, they're gonna be able to have Fox stuff. Think about that. That's the thing that also
Yeah,
gives them a whole
that's
deal.
major.
Simpsons, X-Files, Predator, Alien. They got all kind of shit that Fox specifically owns, like that Disney gonna be able to have at will on their streaming service.
Major work.
But it just hurts that, like what Joe said, they had an amazing third season. So that fourth season better be coming.
Well, maybe it is. Now, where? Hopefully on the new streaming service at some point.
I hope everything goes to streaming, dog, because honestly, dog, the old way of cable paying like all this money for 200 channels and you only gonna
Right.
probably watch 10.
I've been dropped them bitches. Like
Nigga, been.
it really doesn't make any sense to have at this point, except for internet.
Except for internet.
of course.
Basic cable's alright.
I mean, but you still don't need that. Like I'm saying, I see.
Some things like that you want to catch on the live every day.
No, my point is, I see a world going to a level where everything is like, instead of cable where you pay these packages to get 100 channels, or even basic cable you pay to get 90 channels, where you just have packages where you pick what you want. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take this ESPN streaming. I'm gonna take this, Disney streaming. I'm gonna take this streaming. I'm not gonna pay all the money for all this shit. I don't need all this shit.
Packages for real.
Yeah.
To the T now.
You're gonna be this pick and choose era is coming because everybody gonna start moving to that
12
level.
channels for $13 a month.
Whatever, because it's gonna be on your
5 channels. You pick the channels though.
It's gonna be on your, and it's not even channels because when you go streaming, you get their entire catalogs many times.
But fuck catalog. Some shit you can't get by catalog. How you gonna get an ESPN game by catalog?
But they also can stream from their freaking app and shit now. That's what I'm saying.
The thing about streaming is that shit can get a little dangerous, though. I don't think TV ever going out of style. And as far as like television and live TV and shit like that,
I don't think live TV going out of style, but well, you know what? It's not impossible either, dog. It depends on how they play this internet game. Because once again, you can stream shit on the internet live now. That's completely away from the cable box, from the television box.
I know.
You hear me? The fact they did that with the Oscars recently, where it's like you can watch it on TV or online. It's like, wait, the more that they do this, some people just have internet TV. You know what I mean?
People got Instagram and just letting people watch like live shows and shit off of their fucking phone.
So it might not be anytime soon, but a world where this exists isn't impossible. It isn't. And that's kind of scary, but it's kind of exciting at the same time to me personally.
Yeah, it's going to break some new ground, but some people are going to fall in the holes too, for sure.
I mean, some people like don't move forward. You know what I mean? Like, you always got those people that just don't keep up with progress, you know? So that just is what it is. But that norm is coming, though, because more and more people have these apps or have these streaming services. If you get on a Roku, you got all these CW. You can watch their shows like the day after. There's so many options now. Internet provides so many options.
Yeah.
Ain't new season of Jessica Jones coming up. They're going to be the next bit on the chopping block.
Oh, no. They will have a new season of Jessica Jones because they just finished it. And they will have a new season of Punisher because they just finished that. And then they most likely going to get cut.
All right. Well, they're like, here. Kiss these goodbye, bitch.
Yeah, because that's the thing. These things are getting canceled while these Jessica Jones and Punisher was already shooting. So you can't stop the shooting. You know what I mean? So they're gonna announce their cancellations before they have a whole nother season.
That's just like they're letting Venom and all this other shit. Like, get y'all little other small movies out where y'all can with the Venom.
Oh, no, not Venom. No, you wrong. You talking about X-Men shit.
Well, Venom too, because Venom that's not like that. That was like by Sony, wasn't it?
No, Venom is Sony, but they creating a whole world. What I'm saying is,
damn. So wait, if you create a whole world, but I thought you can't take that out of Spider-Man.
They own the Spider-Man rights, Sony. That's what I'm trying to say. You mean Fox?
I thought Disney owns Spider-Man since Marvel owns Spider-Man. Oh, Marvel owns Spider-Man no more?
Marvel don't own the film rights to Spider-Man because they sold that shit years ago. I mean, years ago. They sold the film rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four to Fox, and they sold Spider-Man to Sony.
But how come Spider-Man's in the Marvel?
Because they cut a deal to have Disney and them do a joint venture for the Spider-Man characters, but only for mainly Spider-Man. But they still own all the other characters, which is why they're doing a Venom movie, because they're trying to make Venom.
Like, all right, we gonna give you Spider-Man.
Make money for us because they're making money off the Spider-Man shit. Only thing
we're gonna split Spider-Man.
And the thing is, they making all the movie money off that Spider-Man character. Sony's making all the movie money. The only money Marvel's making is off the merchandising of the movie. They cut a major deal off that because Sony still owns the film rights. So they really making Disney do all the work and they get the profits, and they still gonna create their own franchises with other Sony characters.
I don't know how Disney gonna get out of that and play that game.
I've already said it. When the time's up to renegotiate the deal, I think Disney's gonna be like, you gotta give us that Spidey, dog, because we make more money with it than you do. You might as well cut this deal with us. I think gonna buy it out. It only makes sense.
Because they're
making it too famous.
Without Spider-Man and Venom.
I mean, fuck Venom. I'm just saying.
Like Venom movies won't thrive as hard, dog.
I mean, they got a surprise hit with Venom. Like overseas, they made more money than X-Men. They made more than Buku shit. They fuck with it hard. So no, they have created a franchise with Venom. Take Venom out of it, but at the same time, Spider-Man's gonna make so much money being a mainstay in the Marvel universe. Because once Tony he too old, they about to build it around Spidey. Once all that money start coming in, dogs, they gonna just buy it. They gonna give us out. We made him too poppin'. Give us the fucking rest of our character, bruh. You know what I mean? Stop playing with us.
Right, bro.
But like X-Men, they getting all that shit, and they still got a few X-Men movies to come. And that's what I'm saying. You mean Fox? Disney saying, go ahead, let your little X-Men and your little Phoenix come out. We don't care because we buy Bobby hours any fucking way. All hours. You feel me? So that's what I think Netflix is doing too. They like, okay, we're gonna let your little Jessica Jones and your little Punisher finish out,
go ahead,
and then we're gonna cancel that shit too because Disney making them anyway. Because that's where they're gonna end up. Next up, Jordan Peele is producing a Candyman sequel that taps black female director Nia DaCosta as director. That's amazing, dog.
It's gonna be hot, dog.
Man, I think it's just a beast that one.
Anything that Jordan Peele touches
is gonna be major, most likely, dog. Like, Get Out sealed the deal for him, and the fact that he used his name and the power of his name to put on a black female director, that's what's up, dog.
Yeah, I wonder how fucking freakishly ghoulish it's gonna be. Because you know it's fucking imaginations, you know.
I mean,
I'm saying
goodish with realism. Like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of realism to it too.
I'm saying I'm gonna keep saying I think Mustafa Shakir from Luke Cage that played Bushmaster should play Candyman. Though I think he'd be an amazing Candyman.
I think he would too.
He just got this presence about him that I think will work.
This darkness and
mystery.
Yeah.
And
like some
intensity.
Kind of empathy for him.
And, you tell my mouth, yes. Because I'm about to say there's a tragic nature he could put on it, but that's the word. And it's empathy that he exudes that I think he'll just be
for this nigga.
A beautiful choice. I think Sterling K. Brown to kill it, but I really think Mustafa Shakir would be a great choice.
I think Sterling K. Brown should be the nigga that take down Candyman.
That'd be good too. On Supernatural, he's a bad guy, so I was tripped out to see that side of him.
His eyes will make you, you know what I'm saying? He definitely could be a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something about Candyman from the first one, just the power and the weight of like the stillness in the face, that they kind of like that tragic, I feel for you, but that you must die because you shouldn't be here kind of thing. Like you're a wicked spirit, but something about you is wicked for a reason. You wasn't wicked like you was born like this, like you was meant. No, you bitch. I mean, society made you this wicked.
He's a tragic monster, dog, and like I've been pushing for one of Candyman because with so many other things getting reboots, and you look at Jason had 1 million reboots, Michael Myers had 1 million
Chucky
reboots,
had
Freddy, all of Chucky got another one coming now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, and I'm like the one and he got TV series coming supposedly, but I'm like the one black.
It's out. I seen it. It's whack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm not a. It's like there's more than one Chucky. There's a bunch of Chuckies now. You got dolls and shit. Oh, wow. Dog, it's like beyond stupid. Real talk.
Damn.
Honestly, when the last Chucky that was really kind of decent was Chucky's Bride, which I didn't care for that too much. But it was funny at least, and it was kind of cool. But
that's the thing y'all don't want to say about no horror. It was funny, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like all these other
funny horror.
All these other property. I mean, if you started your franchise as funny horror, then cool. But if you start your franchise as legitimately scary, then it turns funny horror. Then I'm like, okay, guys, y'all kind of lost sight of what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean?
Like Star stayed the same, but it just you can only do that for so long. After 3, then we get it.
But look, all these seasons you bring up Saw, 1 million sequels, but I'm like, dog, how come nobody touched Candyman? There's so many ways that you could. Exactly. So I was so happy, like, because I was
trying to bury that shit.
Dude, I think I haven't read on the podcast once an idea I had for how you could bring back Candyman and whatnot, because like I thought that like even with the social media age, there's a fire way in the way people do all these viral videos and the hashtag this challenge. If they flip like the Candyman challenge and people started dying and shit, that'll be an interesting flip. Right. That'll be trippy. But when I heard Jordan Peele was taking it on, I was like, whoa. And I was wishing they shoot in New Orleans, but I think they shoot in Chicago or something.
All right, get your coats, gentlemen.
Yeah, dog, but I think it's gonna get your coats. But like, yeah, I think it's amazing. I hope that because Candyman was made by white people, I hope now that now we're getting a black lens of it. Him killing black people made no sense to me.
No.
In the original, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand if you call his name, you should get what you get, fine. But there's times in some of the original movies where he's killing some of these black people that just happen to be there. And I'm like, if his whole beef is these white people got me murked, put the honey on me, got me stabbed to death by bees because I fucked this white chick that loved me. You know what I'm saying?
Only black folks that ride for white folks like that should be killed.
Right, why?
Not just random bystanders.
You know what I mean? Right. Why is he coming for? Because he was coming for black folk. Mostly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait. I'm saying I understand he got killed black people too, fine. But he should have a true gripe with white people, dog. Yeah. Like, that just only makes sense to me. And to me, it's an interesting flip on the fact of, just like with Get Out, how in most of y'all movies, black people died first. It's like, you know what I mean, the black horror nigga should be murking off these white people first. And then, of course they all gonna have black people in it that need to die. Human beings are human beings, and it's a horror film. Y'all need to die. But the fact that little black boys getting murked by Candyman who got killed by white folk, that didn't sit right with me. And it made me realize when I read it, white writer makes sense. So
certainly.
So black people, please come and get together. Get this shit together, dog. Shouts out to Ava DuVernay, dog. She just signed a $100 million multi-year, multi-genre deal with Warner Brothers.
$100 million.
Woo! Black woman.
Yeah. Man, you about to work like a motherfucker.
Nigga, that went to anybody. Black woman, black man, Hispanic woman, Hispanic man. Any person of color getting that kind of deal. That's not the normal deals people of color get with companies like that.
But boy, they about Warner Brothers.
Asian idiot, y'all, dog. Like, dude, $100 mil, multi-genre.
And they gonna get $100 mil worth back too.
And they gonna get black films. That lady about to make black films, y'all.
Of course, that's what we look to for the black film again.
Bruh. And niggas like your partner say, man, ain't got nothing to do with me. Because we had this whole, me and Joe had this whole debate with one of his partners who didn't understand the importance of supporting black films. And basically shat on our degrees and our careers and didn't even realize it.
Awesome, right?
Not even understanding like the media aspect of how, media controls the way you think, right? So if your kids grow up and they never see black figures and black faces, they're going to think that white has more power than them and white is more important than them. You do understand that's very important, right? You know what I mean? And his whole aspect was, well, I ain't getting personally paid from it.
We're not even going to delve back into that shit.
He just doesn't want to let people enjoy things.
I think we podcasted about that before.
We didn't get into it. We spoke on the religious aspect, not him shitting on the art aspect. But
him?
We took his name out of it, huh?
Yeah, we never said his name. I know somebody's name. But I'm just saying it was a ridiculous thing to negate the impact of art on culture. He was trying to make us. Joe was mad. Them two went at it, son. I was like, Joe wasn't having it, dog. You feel me? I felt him because it was like, son, you can't negate art's power, the power of art.
Because what he was saying
in history.
What he was saying is just too disrespectful and it was too ignorant and he was too smart of a brother for him to say something so stupid.
Yeah. That sums it up. Viola Davis is gonna be playing Shirley Chisholm.
I was all for that. 100%.
All the way.
All for
the
it.
fact that she's getting a movie is amazing.
Has it already started production?
First woman to run for president.
She just got cast, so I don't think so. It's pre-production. They're still casting.
Charlotte Chisholm, I love it.
And
I'm still waiting on Harriet Tubman though. We're having to fucking act.
She's not gonna play Harriet Tubman. She turned that down because she felt she was too old to play Harriet Tubman. This black British. Remember we talked about this black British chick play Harriet Tubman, and she got some flack. Remember she got some flack for that shit, and we was like, lady, she's still a black woman. She could play Harriet Tubman. Like, come the fuck on.
Like older Harriet Tubman.
Who Viola? She turned it down. She said no to make the movie right. You know what I mean? She felt she was too old, which is respectable. But playing Shirley Chisholm is still
the
beauty.
was on point. That's on point.
Because a lot of people don't even know about Shirley Chisholm really being like the first black woman to run for president. Like, what the fuck?
The first woman to run for president.
Yeah, period, right? Yeah, the first woman, period, who just happened to be black to run for president. That's major, dog. And that should be
in a racist time.
It's like Hidden Figures, dog. Like, these are the stories that should be taught to the kids
on average,
regular.
That should be standard.
Standard.
Shit.
Standard. There's this meme that I read where niggas say white privilege is to have your history taught year round and my history being taught as an elective.
Yeah.
And
your history is part of the curriculum.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm saying it wrong. Right. Your history is part of the curriculum, but my history is an elective. That's white privilege, and that's very true, dog. This should be in curriculum, not just in February. No,
right,
in curriculum. This is important information for people of all colors and races to know. What the fuck? You hear me? So, unfortunately, it takes movies to put things in the zeitgeist to make things work.
Because people need blocks to play with in colors because they can't really hear words of people screaming that they're disenfranchised and all. Anyway.
Movies, dog. And then once again, it goes back to what we said. That's why media is important.
That's why it's important, dog. Because niggas need to see this.
Some niggas don't read books, bruh. But they'll see that movie.
I was elected to lead, not to read.
Okay, so the creators of Avengers have gone forward and said Loki is dead.
All right, cool.
But I think that's what we already figured.
Right, dog.
Like anybody who didn't get the snap is probably dead with the asterisk being on Gamora.
Especially the way Loki died.
Yeah.
And also if you caught up with anything with Thor and any of the Thor and Avengers, you would understand there's no place for Loki to go. He's been the good, the bad guy, the worst guy, the good guy, and now the ultimate hero who saves the day for his brother, which makes it also a tragic story for Thor.
Though. He had a good arc.
Yeah, he had an amazing arc. He had so much, dog. There's nowhere he can go from there. What, back to villain again?
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't really make that character the super duper good guy. So it's like, where else do you go? It was a great ending for him.
Great, dog. Because the thing is, now you went out for the country you love. You went out for your brother. Because real talk, you also kind of responsible for why so much shit going on. Because if you left the fucking Tesseract at where it was at, it would have blown up in that shit. Yeah. But since you were still low key the villain. You know what I'm saying?
He's just low key. He's a trickster, dog.
He's a trickster.
Right. He's not trickster. Like he's the trickster, dog. You can't trust him.
Good or bad, he's a trickster.
Exactly. You just can't trust him. It's low key, dog. But
all right, cool. Glad for all y'all niggas that can't really read between the lines. Now y'all know he's dead for real. Yeah. He's dead.
They said Vision dead too. Because once again, he also was not snapped away.
That's fine.
But Vision can be brought back.
Well, he could be rebuilt, right? Because he's a robot.
Yeah. And then also his memories can be put into human form or something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
they saying that nigga dead.
maybe that version of Vision is dead.
And I'm like, that's what the fuck y'all get. Because once again, he a robot. Y'all too busy loving on a robot. If y'all would have destroyed the motherfucking stone and then figured out how to bring Vision back.
Maybe that's Marvel's like political statement of like, let go of this fucking AI.
Got y'all fucked up.
Interaction, y'all fucking sex dolls.
Yeah,
shit.
You went left.
Dog, like it's deeper than that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than rap.
It's deeper than rap. Did y'all hear about Fortnite apparently catching flack because they're getting blamed for kids having addiction to video games and needing
won't be the first game that they said this
digital rehab.
What?
Niggas say
digital
kids
rehab.
need digital rehab.
Niggas find all type of ways to get money out of white
Kids don't
folks.
need digital rehab. They need parents that say no.
Right.
That's
Cut
what
out
they
the fucking
need.
game, dog. But white folks don't want to say no. They want to spend that money and have somebody else fix their kid.
You're the fucking digital rehab. Just take the fucking computer, take the laptop, take the phone, take the game.
What, they gonna run away
Just
somewhere?
Take it.
They said
Destroy
the game is
it.
addictive. It's like heroin. Once you get hooked, it's hard to get unhooked. They really
That's
going
fine.
left.
Take it away though.
Right.
You don't need rehab. You don't need digital rehab. Take away the shit.
What year did the Atari come out?
I don't know,
Like in the 80s, like 85.
So these are multiple generations of people growing up with video games.
Son,
so now all of a
first
sudden,
base.
you know what I mean? Come on, y'all, like be parents. And I understand, you know, and the thing is this. I can probably give you that digital rehab is a thing. You know what I'm saying? You just finally gave a name to something that didn't have, we all say just take a break from the goddamn shit. You decided to call it digital rehab. Because we live in an age where kids always in the phone, kids always in the computer, kids always in the game.
This don't need to be established at a building.
But once again, but you can't blame the product for your kid's addiction. You got to blame your parenting for letting the kid play it so much to get addicted. Straight up.
That's the whole thing, dude. Like, it still starts at the damn house.
At the house. Sorry, man. Sorry. And it starts to get
doesn't get funded
because it's
off the government.
Because it's not just a game, dog. Get that phone out that kid
Right.
head.
Take it off.
Man,
They
take
don't
it
have
off.
to have all that shit.
But don't try and sue. You hear me? It sounds stupid. But anyway, man,
Like-
that was. What you saying, son?
I was just gonna say, like, there was a time when kids didn't have any of those things.
You saw that meme?
No.
There's always a meme for everything now.
I'm about to say,
Right.
sure,
There's a meme for
there's
everything
one,
now.
yeah.
They said kids in the 90s, and they showed a parent pulling them by the ear to come inside, and they said kids today. You know, they said then and now, and they have now kids
And they're
being
pulling them
pulled outside holding
yeah.
their freaking phone, playing. They can't get their head out of it.
Yeah.
And that's really the truth.
It is. Like, sorry. No digital rehab. Down with that shit. Be a parent.
Be a parent. And stop faking orgasms. So let's get to Hell's Bass Nerd Out moment. Joe Sports! Joe Sports!
Fuck yeah!
Ooh!
What don't we know about today?
Ooh! Ooh!
No. Man, we know that the Dallas Cowboys fucking cheated. All right. Number one, they got so many calls fucked up in that game.
So we talking
saying?
Saints versus
We
Cowboys.
talking Saints versus Cowboys.
Broke
Y'all.
New Orleans hard.
Now, let me tell you something. We turned over the ball a lot of times, and to say they only won by 3 points and the score was 10-13 says a lot about Dallas' offense and a lot about our defense.
Come on.
But
I want you to stop right there. That's my only point that I made that I was thinking, like, because some people, not even just the Dallas Cowboys fans, but them too, but all these other people that are rooting against the Saints talk all that shit against it. Like, yeah, y'all got slumped. I'm like, wait, 3 points ain't this wash. We've been washing niggas.
Right.
You know what I mean? We've been washing niggas.
10-13.
So don't come
That's
for me.
a very defensive game.
Right. Don't come for me for 3 points, but keep going, my nigga.
Especially with a team that's 7-5 against a team that's 10-2.
Come on. Leave us alone.
You know what I'm saying?
Leave us alone.
Don't compare.
Don't come.
Especially when you got hits going like helmet to helmet.
Not called.
And then, I ain't gonna lie, Sean Payton did a few bad play calling that I didn't too much agree with. Like, at one point, they had a chance to go for the 3-point and didn't, and that wound up biting our ass in the end.
Because look at the scope.
And the challenging of 2 plays early in the first half, which is why, like, we lost a couple of shits, and that's why we couldn't challenge for the certain things we needed in the second half. But on top of all of that,
obviously both teams made mistakes. It's too close of a game.
Yeah, it was a lot of mistakes, but I think that it just shows you how we can make all those mistakes and still kind of hold it in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and the things we need to lose one. Some superstitious folks said that they're glad we lost against Dallas because that's the same thing that happened last time with the Super Bowl. So who knows on that? But that's what I say about Dallas. Fuck y'all.
And your old ass rings. I've been loving all the memes clowning them in the old ass rings.
Yeah, I like that. I seen that.
Fucking they be having this aluminum
dude.
old ass
like
car batteries.
Fucking.
They're the grown up Cardi B version. Talking about when Dallas was famous, his popular shit. That the disc, the floppy disc. They're all kind of shit, dog. Like y'all Super Bowl was then, but we going to the real one. But continue, my nigga.
On top. All right, so back into the sports world. Fucking
who we play next?
We play Tampa next.
Tampa Bay. Oh, again. Okay.
Yeah, we're going out there to Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All our next game's gonna be on the road. Then after that, it's Carolina. Then it's Pittsburgh. And then we see another team, and then we see Carolina after that. We see Carolina at home.
Yeah, as much as I don't watch NFL for all the black ass rebellious reasons that I don't watch NFL, so I still give a damn about my Saints. They're from New Orleans, dog. It's in our blood.
Yeah. I mean, dog.
I
win, the murder rate go down.
That's absolute fact. That's what's trippy. That's a real study that they did. That our crime goes down when we're winning. That's trippy.
Cuz, man, they got money on this game.
Nigga ain't trying to lose that bag.
I gotta rob a nigga now to get this money now.
I mean, me and D-Mac just had a conversation about that because, like D-Mac, he got the Dig brand. And we talking about what's the symbol of the city? What would you count the symbol of the city? Mm-hmm. You feel me? And your mind, if you're from here, automatically go to the fleur-de-lis. But like D had reservations because when you find out one of the true histories of the fleur-de-lis, especially going back to slavery time and Brandon and bullshit or whatnot, it makes you kind of hesitant and such. Even though there's also even if you get into the Catholic Church, that had nothing to do with slavery, but they got
it's levels.
They got levels and shit. But I'm like, my whole first thought of the fleur-de-lis is the Saints. I don't think about the Catholic Church. I don't think about slavery. I don't think about nothing else but the Saints, because as a New Orleans kid growing up, that's all of us. We see that sign, and that's the Saint sign. I didn't even know it was a fleur-de-lis till I got older. I called it the Saint sign up until probably high school, middle school. Right? You heard me?
That's the tourist, man.
That's the Saint sign.
That's the Saint sign, man. And when I get that bitch, especially in the gold color.
Yeah.
Don't let me put black outline on the motherfucker. It's Saints for real.
It's just the Saint sign. No matter where I go, if I don't even watch football, that's the Saint sign. And like I spoke up before, just watching the game, with your relatives.
Because when you go other places and see that sign, dog, it has a whole different meaning, especially with different colors, different sizes, how they do the fleur-de-lis.
I don't even care about them, dog. But New Orleans, dog, there's a certain community about watching the Saints game together, or rallying behind your Saints, because we rallied them even when they weren't winning.
That's the perfect word. It's community.
It's a community thing. It's a fellowship. So so it's like, cause I saw Malik on there like some people started to clown people. Y'all people that was not watching NFL, watching them Saints games. I was like, nigga, just cause you don't have to
also eating pork still, nigga. So shut up.
I'm not even just saying that, dog. I don't actively watch the games, but I still keep up because I care about my team. It's just a different thing, dog. It's DNA at this point.
You ain't my guy, nigga. I don't answer you.
And I still enjoy it, but they are fun to watch. Watching them on Thursday, and if they do get to Super Bowl, call me a hypocrite. I'm watching.
What, nigga?
I think they might get that.
Colin Kaepernick gonna be watching it.
Nigga.
Nigga. He probably watching all the games right now.
And speaking of Colin Kaepernick,
trying to keep up with the sports.
Speaking of Colin Kaepernick, here's a segue to something that we were talking about off mic. I saw this post about it's fucked up that if Colin Kaepernick would have beat a woman, he'd still be playing.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
And but that's facts though.
With that being said, all depends, because the blacker you are, the more you gotta work and your stats gotta prove for you to stay in the game.
Yeah, true that though, but they got more
if you white,
more forgiving women beaters and pedophiles in the NFL than niggas that's doing political shit.
But with that being said,
but move on to Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's right on into it, because apparently, what's your boy's name again?
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, so Mike Tyson.
Oh my God, that's not even that Jet Li nigga. He doing feet.
Right.
He's kicking there and shit.
This nigga is actually Mia Hamm.
Who?
John Hamm.
Who is Mia Hamm? What's the reference we going with?
Mia Hamm, that's soccer player?
There we go.
Okay. John Hamm is what? That's an actor. It's Don Draper,
so
bro.
I was right the first one, yeah. Mia Hamm.
Yeah.
You threw me out when you didn't know. I was like, you don't know that, like, she was like a soccer player for the U.S., one of the best?
I don't know Mia Hamm.
And it fucked that you didn't know. I was like,
I know John Hamm, the motherfucker, but that's not. I was gonna say, what's your reference? But what you saying, son? Kareem Hunt.
All right, so yeah, apparently, dog, Kansas City Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt was suspended by the NFL and cut by his team. He was cut from the team after surveillance video surfaced Friday and showed him kicking a woman he had just pushed to the ground. Now, I don't know why he pushed her to the ground, but we're gonna figure out. We're gonna check out the video. Hunt, who had the fifth most rushing yards in the NFL this year, got into an argument with a woman at the Metropolitan Hotel in Cleveland that early morning.
Yeah, bro, and
so he just just got angry with this woman. There's no audio, but shows clearly a heated confrontation in which Hunt pushes one of her friends into a woman in a blue dress, and they both fall to the ground. The dazed woman, she appeared to have
hit her head
on the wall, gets up on woman and crouches down again when Hunt kicks her in the backside, knocking her over. Now, see, check this out. If the push, which was a bit much, you probably could have got away with that, because it sounded like you say you pushed your friend into the lady and somebody just fell. But the fact that you kicked her afterwards really sealed your fate, big
You know all that's fucked up, though. You shouldn't be putting your hands on this woman, dog.
The energy management system coordinate with the tongue.
You know what I mean? All that's fucked up, son. Like
it just doesn't look good.
It doesn't sound good. You putting your hands on a woman in any capacity, especially being a muscular ass athlete ass nigga. In all regards, I'm just not with it. I understand what you're saying, that he probably wasn't gonna get cut if it was just a push.
Right, because the thing is like
even me saying just
the thing is
he
didn't push her. He wanted from what it says he pushed his friend into her. She fell. So, but and like he should have put his hands on the dog. Like
the violence is all fucked.
But like I don't know, dog. What if she said? What if she's like, "Fuck you, stupid nigga," and he just got tired of that shit and clicked out.
I mean, even like you gotta, you know.
He is super swole though, son.
Dude.
With certain muscles come certain responsibilities.
Exactly, son. With certain muscles, look, he pushing her right here. No, that's a straight push from the jump. Look at the video. He pushed her from jump. Let's go back. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm saying, bitch, you trying to be all racist with me? Oh, look, she is getting. Yeah, she did get that man's face. And she swung at him. After he got pushed.
Yeah, but she's coming at that man's face. That man didn't move, son. Like she walked into that man's face. Like let's go back and examine that.
No charges were filed.
Like, he's right there, and she's walking up. She's walking up, and she's getting all in that man's face.
And then he pushed her first.
Get the fuck off of my face! You're in my space, dog.
And he pushed her again. He didn't have to push her though.
Dog, you shouldn't be in that man's face, dog.
I understand what you're saying.
I understand, like, dog, you should have pushed her, but dog, she walked up in that man's face.
It goes
and
back
who the fuck knows what she was saying as she walked up? What the fuck you gonna do, me, huh? Stupid nigga. Who the fuck knows, dog? I'll push you too, bitch. Get the fuck off me.
That's true.
And am I wrong if I pushed her for her to get the fuck off me?
That's true, but
I don't want you in my space.
But you still have control over your own body.
So am I wrong for her being in my space? Because she had control over hers and she violated it.
Dog, it's not wrong, but you still are responsible for what you do. So whether right or wrong, he's gonna get a punishment for putting his hands on her in any way, regardless of the fact. And then, like you said, you're absolutely right, because I feel where you're coming from, and you keep on throwing nigger in him. She said nigga, of course I understand, but she didn't say that. That's not reported.
We don't know that.
We don't know none. We don't know what was said.
The argument is
we all know it's an argument. You feel me? So specifically, you're still in full control of what you do with your body. The dude came to break y'all up, to push her back, and you decide to push her first. Like so. Once again, then you pushed her again after she came again, and then you kicked her when she was on the ground. So it's one of those things where you lost your cool, dog, and now you gotta suffer your consequences. That's basically what it is. Even like I said, because I don't want to jump to the gun of that he was absolutely in the wrong. I ain't gonna jump to the gun that he had merit. I'm just gonna look at what we could see, son. You's a celebrity. You got money. You got muscles. You lost your cool on a woman in public. You fucked up, dog. You fucked up, dog.
The real talk, son, like I said again, son, after watching this, if you didn't kick her. Because the thing is, you kicking her really icing the cake for you, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
that's ice on the cake, but he would have got flack if the video would have just came out of him pushing her twice.
Yeah, he was going to get flack.
Maybe he pushed her just once then.
That first, he pushed her first.
I think that he stood a less.
That I think, you know what I'm saying, they might, but he pushed her first was always gonna have an issue. If she put her hands on him, way more people would have been like whoop de whoop. But he could have fucked up all this. But nigga, I understand, but you was a big black man, nigga. Y'all not scared.
Don't come in my space, son.
I understand that, dog.
Dog, people disrespect you like that. Don't give a fuck if you big and black, son.
That is fine,
you only know you big and black. Niggas come in your space and treat you like you fucking small.
That is fine, son. But you still in control, son.
And then you gotta show them, bitch, I am big and black.
You don't have to.
No, the thing is, dog, you got to.
No, you don't.
Son, some people got to, son.
You don't have to.
I don't know, dog. You come in my space, you ain't got to do anything, honestly, but stay black and die.
I'm just saying you don't have to react in that manner. He could have let that dude break them up, and he could have backed up and talked all the shit he wanted to talk. That could have easily have happened because your boy got in between them fast. The dude was in between them, and then he pushed her, so he could easily accept it. That's what I'm saying. He didn't. I understand why you would want to. I'm not negating that energy, but what I'm saying is he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it, especially giving like one like this is a big nigga rolling up on him. She didn't, but we're not. She's not the famous person. She did fuck up by walking up somebody. Then somebody could say all that other shit.
I dig it.
You know,
by him having a lot more to run to lose, he has a lot more to account for.
That's all I'm saying. I know. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to once again go back into what we talk about if we were ever to get on.
I want to learn. Come with great responsibility.
I'm gonna learn from shit like this. Because if one of us is the famous nigga and it's some unknown entity, especially a woman, because we already know, especially a white woman, nigga, you gotta be able to keep your cool because you gotta know the context of the world.
Yeah, hang your ass.
Son, it's not right, son, but he set himself up when he put his hands on that lady first. He thought he was invincible.
I don't think he thought he was invincible. I think he just got fed up and lost his cool. And just really for a moment forgot he was a celebrity. And
that's what it seemed like to me. Like, you just really lost your cool, son. Because, like, I'm all about getting people out your space. Like, I'm all about that, male or female. But you pushed her 2 times and you kicked her. Like, that's just a little bit too much, dog. Like,
You really lost it.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Gotta get a little bit of punishment for this.
You're gonna catch your lick because, and also we're also in the age where the NFL gets gripes for being too lenient on niggas. Like, we got video niggas sneaking their fucking girlfriend and their wife straight up.
You should be very aware of
like, Ray Rice dropped and dragged.
Nigga, we got pedophiles that was let back in. What's up, Roethlisberger? You know what I mean? We got all kind of shit. That
pedophile? I thought he was the rapist.
Nigga, no, it was
sexual.
It was underaged. Jesus. That was the deal. Yeah, it was underage, statutory. Yeah, nigga. So I won't call, maybe I should call pedophile. Statutory. You feel me? Statutory. Still in the league. You hear me, dude? So I understand so I'm not going to get mad if you make a decision like that because you need to start setting standards somewhere. Mm-hmm. What else you got, Joe?
So we got your boy talking about kicking and punching, and before that, last week we talked about Dwight, but I don't know how I'm segueing this in, but anyway, Aaron Hernandez still back into the news. Apparently, there's a clip of showing of him spending 40 minutes with his lover, like on the phone, like doing a visit while he was in jail, while his wife sat in the lobby for 40 minutes and only could get 5 minutes of time, and didn't know who he was while he was there. So when she went up to talk to him, she was like, "How I gotta split my time? I didn't want you to come up if I split my time." And the whole time, this man Aaron Hernandez was over there singing sweet love songs. I forgot, there was actually a special one love song they was talking about in particular, and they were just talking about that back in the news again.
I'm wondering, I feel like he just was living. I feel like he knew what he was gonna do. He was just living his truth at that point.
Also, he was saying about how much he was gonna get out in a couple of years. Him and the dude was gonna run away together. And
but then he killed himself, right?
Yeah.
So
I feel like he was saying all that to the nigga just like it's a dream in his mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what that really sounds like. I'm gonna just say the best I can say to this nigga because I know what I'm about to do.
All right, I'll see you on the other side.
Or something. Maybe.
Whatever side.
Whatever side, right. Yeah. This made me think of you. Scouts report that LeBron has been ignoring Luke Walton's play calls.
You know why? Because Luke Walton was still in the same fucking league while LeBron was playing. All right? LeBron dunked on Luke Walton. You think that would respect you, nigga?
You said LeBron dunked on Luke Walton. He didn't respect no nigga. He put his balls in the face of on the court in public.
Son, you even got this coaching position. Because of your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, son, you this dog. What? Get out. Where's Magic? Tell Magic come down there right now.
My nigga said, that's like if I got freaking Book and Jamal, we know Jamal was the director. More best rappers now listen to the direction of Jamal. Nigga, what?
Sit down, man.
Practice.
Stretch. I'll do a 40 right now.
You did. Shouts out to I.
Shout out to Deion.
During the latter portion of LeBron James' second stint in Cleveland, he'd often complained about the lack of playmaking, particularly after Kyrie or Irving was dealt to Boston at Irving's request. Leftman said, well, this whole article just gets into his history of not really fucking with certain shit. But he, like you said, I think you just summed it up the best. I mean, when you're LeBron and he's Luke Walton.
So same thing with Tyronn Lue when that man was like Cleveland. That man, LeBron was looking at Tyronn Lue like, no, I did not. Son, I stepped over you. That man shot over you and stepped over you after you tried to flex on him. And look at your braids.
Look at your braids.
Man, no, man. Nobody listen to you. I'm LeBron fucking James. They never called you King Tyrone. King Louis. None of that.
King Tyrone. No. They never call you King Tyrone.
Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
Man, let's get out here, man. We're going to end this off and wax y'all for the question of the day, bro. I'm having different opinions than I used to about this male alimony shit, man. How y'all, like Tony Braxton was just recently in the news saying that She felt like
having becoming bitches with
yeah,
that shit.
Yeah,
but there's more context.
There's more context to it, but that's how she used to feel. But
I say, like,
yeah,
what's the context?
She ain't playing that with Birdman.
Yeah, she ain't playing that with Birdman.
Men is what bit?
She basically, when she first got hit with the alimony, she felt like it was some bitch shit. And I think most times when I first would hear about male alimony, my issue, I think originally was just that if you cheated on this woman, it's wrong that she would have to pay. Because that's what happened to Mary J. She got cheated on, she won out of divorce, and she still had to pay alimony.
Well, I think that's built her career on the business side, so
I think that's why I'm fucked. I see what you're saying too. I see that. You know what I mean? But it's just to me like if you got fucked over, you shouldn't have to pay to me. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at it, but my old school sensibilities was like, but niggas, man, you shouldn't be coming at women like that. But then nowadays, I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that.
Because guess what? They cheat on you and they still get their money.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I'm saying just that
9 times out of 10.
I think that's equal rights on some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because this is like this is a norm, and it's not like it's a majority case. So go ahead and get your money, black man.
I mean,
get your alimony.
If the law said he's supposed to get it, then I guess he's supposed to get it.
The law said you were supposed to get it. And the thing is,
they get it, so you know.
Nah, but I'm still saying we know in society the concept is always lean more to women getting alimony. Men getting alimony is not like, you know what I mean, a thing necessarily. It's becoming a thing.
If that man could fight in court and say, "Hey, Tony Braxton, you was making so much money, you told me to quit my job because I wasn't making that much, and you was gonna take care of me as we roll on this fucking superstar living life you wanted to do," and I did do that, became your fucking housewife and worked and cleaned and did all this other shit, and because that's what you wanted me to do, you said you didn't want me to work. Now I gotta get a job, and I will, but I can't go back to living what the fuck I lived when I first met you because now everything's different. I don't know anything. I mean, not that I don't know anything else, but things are different.
And there's
I helped you build this
that use that same story.
That's what I'm about to say with D saying the fact of, and even more so than the lifestyle angle, which you just said, just on my nigga. There's been years of it just being a set. Like to me, just the concept of alimony, just like with fathers and with child support. Both of those things, I think, in America needs to get amended. They need to get some new rules and some new perspectives on how we handle child support, which oftentimes shits on a lot of fathers out here, and alimony, which the concept I think came across when men were the breadwinners, and it was accepted that men were the breadwinners. So if you was gonna cut your housewife ass wife, that's fucked up because you had the job. That made more sense.
Alimony was protected like for the wife because before that it was only for a handshake that a man would say, "Hey, it's my duty to take care of you."
Right.
So you know, even though I'm gone or if I'm you'll be good.
Right.
But when niggas stop saying that,
but in this new age, especially in this millennial age, where women these days, a lot of women are like women are graduating college
women
and
are
higher
on
numbers.
The
they're on the uprise and they're competing now. Now, still globally, women still get paid less than men. Yes, but on the rise of shit, a lot of women.
Way to go.
Women, but there's a lot of women in higher positions that's making that money, that's making that bank, that's shitting on niggas. That nigga, if you making 6 figures and this man did not fuck over you, y'all divorce just didn't work out, or y'all fucked over each other. And once it's fair game to me. You know what I'm saying? And y'all didn't work out. I mean, if you supported women having to get broke off, it's only fair. Your whole equality bullshit is just that.
And like I said again, son, these are minority cases. This is not like a whole bunch of men getting this shit off, dog.
Right, and it's not the norm.
These are celebrity women and shit like that with niggas who are not celebrities.
But I'm saying it should become just as the norm if the woman is rich. I ain't saying if the woman just happens to be making a few thousand more. No.
But I think the courts are smart enough to where it won't be like that. You know what I'm saying?
But look at child support.
Child support.
And custody.
True.
Both of those to this day are fucked towards. Yeah, and I ain't saying women can't have their kids, but they be like some egregious things happening, and the law just be letting it happen to men, dog.
Law abides, it's like it doesn't make sense.
Right, dog, and that's what I'm saying. Like certain aspects need to be retooled.
You have to show hell and high water that you're a decent father. You have to really show nothing at all to be a good mother, unless someone calls someone against you. Then when you have to prove yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you look at the prices. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, my nigga.
I say prices, but that's how I feel. But you know what I mean? The settlements, the amounts, because especially when you get to celebrity
when you
world.
Gotta price tag your kid. When you gotta price tag your love, and on the top of that, when you gotta when the government is involved in where your money goes, it is so disrespectful, dog. Because the thing is, it only involves in where your money goes. It's not involved in how your money is spent.
Mm-hmm. And some of these celebrities be having these crazy taxes on them, son, like 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 for this. It's like, no, all that's not going to the kids, son. And
You don't need all that.
And you made me think of something else with what you just said on
Niggas spousal support, nigga.
oh fuck, I lost my thought, man. But it's just, oh fuck, I lost my thought for real. It's just it could get fucked up. For the deadbeat dads though, yeah, but this shit be applying to all fathers. You could be broke, trying your hardest.
Get the real fucking baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
Trying your hardest, but if that woman call that phone, you under the bus.
Nigga, you on the hell and high water.
And that's what I'm saying. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying when you can see that it's being,
you gotta prove a livable situation. She ain't gotta prove about this in the third. You gotta prove now. You know what I'm saying?
when you see this being weaponized like that, you gotta watch that shit. And that's why more and more when I look at the alimony, we talk about equity. We talk about equity and equality, man. Like if it's a mutual, either do alimony right or get rid of alimony.
Should have had a prenup.
Or just don't have it at all. Eliminate alimony, and then if we ain't gonna do it right.
Right.
Straight up. So yeah, y'all, man, this was the FLYWITHBATS podcast, episode 70, side A.
Getting on up there.
We getting on, moving on up
to the east side.
We gonna get our piece. But yeah, like I keep saying, flywithbats@gmail.com. We want to hear from anybody listening out there in the ethers. Specifically, ain't no specifically, I don't know specifically. It could be any goddamn body. Anybody hit us up, man. We want to talk, man. Y'all add to the show. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. Just that actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford. You can find me on Facebook as Martin Bass Bradford, but all those other social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out, or you're gonna be finding the wrong one. And for 70 side A, I am taking my exit stage left.
And it's me, your boy, D-Mac. And you can follow me on Instagram at frenchbread.kid and my clothing line at YouDig504. And fuck y'all, I'm out.
Passe one, it's your boy AlphaJo, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the room. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on IG, AlphaJo, no E. Long dick, I'm still hot, stick 'em.
All right.
I'm out this bitch, you hear me? 70 side A. I'm loaded than a motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga is loaded.
Holla at y'all later, man. Don't be a fuck boy, don't be a fuck girl, but it is a fuck world. Peace.
Swing ding-a-ling, shing ding-a-ling,
king ding-a-ling, bring ding-a-ling. She want me to swing ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, king ding-a-ling. I brought that king ding-a-ling, swing ding-a-ling, bring ding-a-ling, bring ding-a-ling, ding ding-a-ling,
ding ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, oh. Shouts out to DC
Paul. Great.
Holiday cheers.
Just like the army. Most real niggas know, most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just act Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learn all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. The serve. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. In the serve, real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.